Do, 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 do. Scheiße.
Well, okay, let's go. I'm testing the mic for anyone that's confused. That sounds alright, actually. I never know what it's like. I can't hear myself. I'm scared to try and share this because that's what broke it yesterday. I don't know what to do. You go, what? Phoebe's a free agent. Will you sign to WWE or something? Where is this Backlash countdown at? I can't see the volume. Do 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 do. Your commitment was, but you've willingly walked away. Can we get an inside scoop that Phoebe is all elite? Or are we not allowed to talk about that? Do you have a 90 days no compete clause? Oh no, it's you. 89 days, good point. 89 days now. You should be good to go in time for All In then. Mm, debatable. Depends on the day. I'm that person. You know who it is. You know who it is. Yeah. Very good point. Exactly. You'll be making your famous return at All In. Let me see my legacy. Could go after Willow. You never know. Phoebe, the new TBS champion. I mean, there's no chance Jacob wins this at Backlash. No, I don't think he is. Um, I'm like less certain since they did the thing with Roman and announcing that he wasn't going to be here for the next month. But I still think that he's gonna pick up the win. But I think Jacob will try and get some of his heat back with this Tongan death grip. He might put him on the injury. Oh, I forgot we get adverts on the pre-show. I can just hear Lucy singing to this in the background. The TBS champion. You will be the TBS champion. Bum ba dum ba dum. Why do we have this on the pre-show? I forgot. Bum ba dum ba dum. It's funny. Your bird. I came from nothing. Woo. Yes, WWE audience don't like someone that comes from humble beginnings. You need to be born into the business. Wow, I'm too far forward. Humble. Humble. It's the only part of that song I know. Leonardo, thank you for the ball. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, we're just gonna have the normal Backlash poster above me, but it didn't. I thought it looked really boring, so I was like, oh, I'll just stick the Roman and Jacob one up there. I think Roman won tonight. I do think Roman will win tonight. I think it's less. There's less of 100% chance at the beginning when I thought he was absolutely gonna, since they announced Roman not being here over the next month or so. But I still think Roman's winning. I am so humble. How could I be so damaged and still humble? Is that what it says? I know nothing apart from the humble, but it's like Solo's theme song. Wah 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 wah. Taking it all. All I know. All I know from that song. But yes, I think Roman is winning tonight. I guess the big question is, do we see the debut of Zilla Fatu? And the next big question, do you think anyone in that arena will know who he is? Who can afford tickets to go? Wah, 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 wah. Caleb, thank you for the follow. Kind of scared to put Backlash on. I feel like it might just annoy you, Phoebe. Especially considering well, also, I don't know, but I'm somewhat confident that Danhausen's partner is going to be Jelly Roll. It might just annoy you too much. They won't have his TKO. Thought we won't have his TKO contract. I have seen this. Obviously, I don't know anything like for certain, but I did see like those going out. I don't know how accurate it is. I imagine the people higher up will be pretty happy because I'm sure their downside guarantees are going to be absolutely fine. Thought we're going to see Roman a week. Nope. Who do I think the cost partner is? Probably Jelly Roll, though there's a possibility of being CM Punk as well. Asuka's reportedly produced the match tonight. Yeah, if that's certain and they actually get given more than 8 minutes, then it was always going to be a really good match. It just depends on what time they get given. Miss you, John Cena. You can't see me. I do miss John Cena as well. Something about money cuts, hence why New Day won. Yeah, I've seen the exact same, Phoebe. You would imagine the higher ups who bring in. It's one of them. It's kind of the more money you bring in, the more money they're probably willing to give you. So I would imagine Roman would be fine, but look, I don't know. I have heard these exact same things though that you're saying about Roman. Lemon pepper steppers. Let's talk about it. Check over Elmer for time. Yeah, I've got a Trick's got to win here, surely, and we hopefully finally see the full blown heel turn rather than it teasing. If Asuka and Molly have apparently produced the match for a week now. Oh yeah, I'd actually quite like that. Maybe Asuka potentially starting to wind down her career, or maybe kind of transitioning into a bit of an agent role backstage. I mean, what a hell of an agent to have and a producer. Cena comes out just to say welcome to Backlash. There's probably. Just so anyone thinks anything different, the Cena announcement will be WWE Club. That's 100% what it will be. He'll come out, he'll announce WWE Club, because if he didn't do it, the person that did do it would potentially get booed. It's not about moving Roman from 50 million to 5 million because there's 3 appearances a year. Hey, I mean, I would still take 5 million a year. Fair enough. Yeah, I have heard the same things. Again, I don't know what's true and what's not true, obviously, but I have sort of heard the same. Not so much the actual monetary value, though. Asking Becky as producers. Oh, that'd be incredible. Do you ask for anyone better? 5 million more than I get. He's doing all right there. Turn this up a bit, actually. Cool. Jake Vinfield, I think Alexa needs to go her own way again. God, don't get Phoebe started. I actually agree. I agree. I'm so surprised that she's still teaming with Charlotte at the minute. We were even talking. I mean, I would happily see Alexa if she wanted to go somewhere else, even potentially do a cool singles run. She's one of my absolute favourites as well. So it's annoying seeing the non-use of followers. Put it that way. When I'm talking about WWE, I'm betrayed of my 18. That's a good point. You're meant to be in a. Surely they can send you a cease and assist at this point. Not let us speak about them. Hope Asuka's one last main title run and pass. I could see that happening. I think Asuka's got at least one more in her. At least WWE might see that way, but also maybe not. Everyone would generally might have top 3 career. Oh yeah, 100%. Just go back to 16 or 15 to 19 Big Dog Roman Reigns. Alexa, who that? God. Yeah, you need Lexi to come over to AEW with you, Phoebe. I'd tell like 2023. Was that when? God, did she? I remember it really vaguely. Is that the one that she lost it to Bianca, then Bianca lost it like instantly to Becky? Is that one? Do we get to watch it or not? No, you won't, especially at the minute. Yeah, it's just a watch along, especially at the minute with WWE cramping down on people doing live reactions. I won't even be doing live reactions for or like synced up ones for a while. If I got to put Backlash on. Yeah, you've done this yourself, Phoebe, at this point. It ain't my fault now. I have a women's champion belt with Liv Morgan signed it. Oh, nice one. I want to get some more belts once we move for the back of my wall. Doing the titles for the new design. Hell, it's when the titles for the design. Yeah, and then when she got SummerSlam, she got cashed in on. Can I get filed again? Oh, so much. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hell yeah! No, I want to get some more titles. Well, same some more. Actually, get ones for the back of the wall. Once we move. You can come out last for that match with Bianca's outside the Slim Jim. Watch, God. Yeah, I very vaguely remember that match now. Lewis, yo, hello, Lewis. Oh wait, I don't even have a 90-day clause because I walked before my contract's back. Depends. Are you an NXT talent? If you're an NXT talent, you only have 30 days. I can't remember if they've got. I can't remember if they're 30 or they're 60 actually. NXT. Asking Natty one more decent run past the torch to Julian Maxine. Natty's one I was hoping for, especially when they brought in the Natty Nighthawk character. I was hoping for them to do it because I really, really like her, but I don't seem that interested. At the start, Jake, you know what time it starts? No, it starts at 11 p.m, so you got about just under 10 minutes. Who do I think Danhausen's partner is going to be? Probably Jelly Roll. But obviously names like such as CM Punk and all that have been thrown around. But I think it will just be Jelly Roll. Kiana might turn soon. We did see that getting very much hinted at last night. I think it's a possibility. That is going for the NXT title. Ooh. Hell yeah, why not? I'm done for that. Me foot. This is what I mean. Why is TKO making a sing up on it? Yeah, I think it will. I think it will be Jelly Roll for two reasons. Firstly, obviously, we knew they kind of interlink the whole that we were pretty certain that the match was originally also meant to be him and Cody versus Randy and Pat. Then have scrapped that. But it depends what they signed Jelly Roll on to do. Because if they contractually signed him on to having a match at Backlash, this could be just the way of them fulfilling that contractual obligation. So, hey ho. Reminds me of Tiffany and Becky in NXT. That was really good, actually, the Tiffany and Becky storyline in NXT. That it was like a street fight they had or something like that. I can't remember. It was really, really good. Lashley from Rio after a few with JC, Jay and Shaw. I love the stare down with Lash and Rio last night. I'm very, very high on Lash. Same with JC, so I hope. Can't wait for it to split from now, I'll put it that way. Shane is listening to Active Wrestling. We're going to get Miz and Shane at WrestleMania 30 or 31 at 39. Yeah, it's funny that I know the exact same that it was listed, and I did mention Michael Cole saying it could have the person likes monies. The last person Shane was in the ring with was also Miz when he tore both his quads. It would be funny. Belly roll take up. You missed Stone Cold. God, you not had him for a while. This year looked so small before. I even mentioned this last night. Obviously, I knew Lash was like a tall, intimidating person. Holy shit, by the way, when she stood next to Rhea, even I didn't realize how big Lash was. She's an absolute unit. Who's this random man just sitting there? And we can't go to check and players, doesn't mean man can't hear. Yeah. Oh yeah, when Snoop hit the greatest people's elbow of all time. Lash has to be tallest woman in the world, or I think so. Even next to Charlotte, I think she must be taller than the likes of Charlotte. She's very, very tall. Right, so it looks like we are set off to start with Seth and Braun. What are your predictions, Seth and Braun here? It's going to go down. I think Izzy Dame slightly taller. Izzy is very tall as well, to be fair. Do you want to just look it up? So Izzy Dame is 1.78 meters. Oh, Lash is apparently built at 6 foot. She looks way, because I'm 6 foot and she looks way taller than me. I've seen Drew in person, he's massive, so have I. He is, as is Randy Orton. Seth the GOAT that wins. She's 6 foot good, that's what I just said. Jordan and Rhea the tallest. Um, Not Jordan. Jordan's very small. Very, very small. And that's not a prediction. It's a small. Okay. So actually, thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm just okay. We've got the American national anthem. Okay, time for me to leave and go over to Netflix. Oh no, is it doing one of the things where it's just not on Netflix at the minute? Oh God, wait a second. Well, just for you, I was going to say, Jordan Grace is very small. I looked up. Niall's 1.83 meters, and Jordan Grace is 1.6. Jordan's tiny. Right, I'm turning on. Don't know where can. Oh God. Okay, not in that. Backlash. Here we go. We on? We on? Hello, Goldie. How you doing? How you doing, man? Happening now. It seems a bit early. Lash and Raquel the same height. Oh yeah, Raquel. I forgot about Raquel actually. Right, we're on the live event. It's about to start. Do. Sure, at least that's my point, Phoebe. At least it's on early. We should be done tonight. What, 5 matches? God, I think if they do the route they do it for WrestleMania, I think we'll be lucky if we even make it to 1 a.m. Nah, surely it must be 3 hours, maybe 2 a.m. Push. Oh, good look for Danhausen. As am I, Gordy. As am I. Mr. House and carrying the show as usual. Oh, Lily. Oh. SmackDown for like 6 out of the end of all 4. SmackDown last night was horrendous to watch at 4 a.m. I cannot wait for it to go back to the 2 hours. Still means I have to stay up to 3 a.m., which will suck, but it's better than 4. We're watching it these days with that Carlazine. No, yeah, I've seen a lot of people. I'm in a group chat with a bunch of other wrestling content creator people. A lot of them were really down in the card. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't look like a you know blowing it out the water card, but I thought it looked alright. I was like, oh, there's some stuff to enjoy on there. Looking forward to Roman and Jacob. Think Seth and Braun will be good. Looking forward to Danhausen as always. Asuka and oh my god, I'm taking after Stu. Asuka and Io, I think will be really good. Sammy and Trek, especially after last night, less looking forward to it, but whatever. There's always got to be one dud match. Ismail, thank you for the follow. Oh, the pop for Mr. Housen. He's so over. I did see people saying that he could team up with El Grande, but I was like, that would be funny if it was in AAA. But up here, this main roster audience don't deserve it. Only here for Pete Housen. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it for the most part. Backlash is very nice, very evil. Very nice, very evil. Backlash. Backlash at Backlash. Why have you sent me a wink wink? Thank you, though. I won't be watching Dan's match of the Jelly Roll. Well, I'm telling you now, Bradley, I think you won't be watching the match. See, you sent me a wink wink, but that wink wink doesn't get me money, so I'm joking, obviously, I'm joking. The pot for Dan. Danhausen, he's the next coming of Stone Cold. He's nearly as popular as El Grande in AAA. Why have I got Becky Lynch's theme song stuck in my head? Am I watching now because it's 11? I am indeed watching it right now. Danhausen's just a goat. He is. Wait, I'm confused. Is Fatu Roman kicking off the main event? No, it's the main event. I think Seth and Braun are set to kick off. Show it. How about no? We just need Danhausen to run out and save Dude Love. Thank you for the follow. I not had enough of wrestling for one week after the gingerbread funeral. Mate, that was killing me last night. Mike Blue, thank you for the follow. See, that was, I know you came in right at the end. That was, I had to go to bed. I just couldn't. Can I say hi to your bro for you? I can. Hi, Ben. Catching me out. I need KO to come back. Oh, I cannot wait. I hope he's all good, and I cannot wait if he's all good to go for KO to come back. Did you see the new at Backlash parody? Oh, did they? No, I didn't. The gingerbread stuff was frying me. It was frying my brain at 4 a.m. Yes. The Farmer's Grind, thank you for the follow. Stephen, thank you for the follow, and Fresh and Drippy, thank you for the follow. My God. Hello, everyone. I see there's a lot of yous. And I mean an awful lot of yous. Down. Hello, Seth. Ooh, wait, what are you thinking? Seth, Braun. I've actually got Seth here. I don't think this isn't going to be the one and only match. I think they're going to have multiple. So I've actually picked Seth here. Sorry. Very thankful for the follow. My gosh, for you. Multiple, 200 odd of you. That'd be terrifying. Can I show the screen? I can't, because I do not want to get copyright striked, especially at the minute they have a vendetta against streamers at the minute. Any chance of Jacob win the title tonight? It's funny, because I know a lot of people think the same way, in the fact that Jacob's got no chance, and I still got Roman to retain. I was very much in the camp that Jacob has no chance until it came out this week about obviously Roman not being here for the next month or so, and I was a bit like, they could do it. So I think there's a chance. I think it's a very slim chance, but I think there's a chance. Dope gear. Seth always has very dope gear. If he's watched his matches, he's done. Yeah, I'm very worried about these all being like 8 minutes again. I want to say I don't think they will be, but I also said that about WrestleMania. So hopefully they actually get feature-length matches here. Seth's always crazy. Yeah. That's just always been Seth, hasn't it? Hope Jacob wins though, mainly because I don't want to win it for 5 years. That is a possibility. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Roman's holding it past SummerSlam. I think he's losing it to Obafemi. And thank you for looking, Lucy, for the cool. Yeah, same after I heard the news, I thought maybe Jacob had a slim chance to win him. It's a possibility. It's a certain possibility. Can you watch it in the UK on Netflix? You can indeed, yes. I think you and Asuka is such a good match. It should be. Especially if it's actually given the time and not the WrestleMania time. There's Chris Van Vliet in the background. Hello there. I think they'll all be at least, hopefully, every time you type it censors you. Will stop typing heinous shit then. Yeah, that'll be finish or aftermath when both of them get injured. That is exactly what I think. See, so I think Jacob will obviously lose, but he's going to get his heat back on Roman and probably hit that Tongan death grip, and that will be what kind of takes Roman out for the next. Though he is advertised, I think, for the next 2 weeks or so. So God knows what they're going to do. Lucy is very evil, very nice. I look, read that wrong. Just thought you said very evil twice. Though. I think Io wins, but Rhea and Rhea. Okay, I don't even thought about Rhea. I do have Io winning here. If anything, Salvation beat Braun Breaker. Braun's. I love Braun's entrance music. But no, I certainly do think there is a possibility of Jacob winning. I don't think it's completely out of the picture. I do think Roman will retain. But I said even if he does, I don't think he's holding it past SummerSlam for Oba to take off him. And you get a Bronson Reed interference. Would be nice, but that is super Cena levels of coming back from a bicep tear. If he does. Nah, I think Bronson I think will be a post SummerSlam, if not even towards the end of the year return. So my playlist, the song, it's great, isn't it? Braun Spears Seth was brutal. Anything he does is brutal. Snowman's are the best even. Thank you for the follow. Goats and Reed. If you fade away. Bird Dog, thank you for the follow. Going Gunther to beat Cody. I honestly think there's a really good possibility, genuinely. Wow, just going after. Oh my god. Go on, Seth. I love watching wrestling at 11 o'clock. I don't feel as fucking tired as I usually do. I don't know the lyrics to Salvation, but nobody truly knows the lyrics to like most wrestling songs. They just know that one bit. One of a kind, do. I don't want to put RVD's theme in my head. God, they're going fast. Go on, Seth. Very good heel jam. Oh, that's over. Yeah, no, honestly, I think there's a very high possibility that Gunther takes it off of Cody. Not giving away my prediction spoils when it comes for it, but I am actually going to predict Gunther takes that off of Cody in Italy. There's that one song that goes dun. Sounds like every generic wrestling song from 2K. Generic theme number 3. And if you fade away. I'll tell you what I wanted to know what happened last night. Was it during the Royce and Tama match, was it? I can't quite remember what happened in the crowd, where the entire crowd turned away on chanting the Nay Goodbye song at them. Don't know if it was just for 2004. Oh, that one, that dude. What's the announcement? Does anyone? What is the announcement? It will be for WWE Club. I'm telling you right now, and that's why they're getting Cena to do it, not just to drive tickets, but because if anyone else came out and did the announcement for the WWE Club, it would probably get booed out the building. Whereas I can't imagine them booing Cena. I think John's announcement beat. Oh, there we go again. Seems the difference between the ring to the wall is it getting bigger? Oh, I've not really paid attention. I shall keep more of an eye out. I don't know that bit with the crowd must have been. Yeah. I think somebody was getting kicked out and nobody was watching the match. Oh, this crowd seems quite into it. There was no, I know exactly who you're talking about because I've seen it as well. I'm not looking at. This is already 10 times more entertaining than 90% of the matches at Mania. No, actually, that's a lie. Actually, Night 2 was decent. Night 2 was decent. No, so oh, keep an eye when they actually go over to that side. Maybe Ted DiBiase Jr. was in the crowd again. Mind when Enzo Amore was in the crowd at the Survivor Series. I think Survivor Series anyway, he got kicked out, stood up in the front row. Head to head. Yeah, it's been solid. What channel's on? I'm watching on Netflix. Don't know where else you watch it, but I'm watching on Netflix over here in the UK. I ends up got chucked out. He did indeed. Fade away. You're watching on Channel 4, are you? Don't ever seen that in the schedule. I love how generally, I was saying again, I do think the crowd just completely changed it. The fact the crowd's already actually into it in KO, and I'm like, okay, I already feel like so much happier watching this than watching like SmackDown last night. Everyone of WWE, they went old school, they went WTF. They're saying it, is that what you're saying? It's a bit like further away. I'm eating breakfast tomorrow. What? Holy cell, that was beautiful. Take it you've seen the Scottish boy on TikTok who's walking across the U. I have, yes. I was his name was like Callum something. He did the funny walk to Germany as well, didn't he? Do 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 do. Oh, is that what you're talking? Oh, the right, the sports god. I didn't even cross my mind there. Yeah, they used to have like the big prime stuff in the middle of the ring. I've still got sponsors around the outside, but it's not as bad. Did you see the US guy met with the big and the Cali Fizzle tattoo? I did indeed see that. Just so random. So random, just randomly come across a Cali Fizzle tattoo. Companion, what? Sound like you're like doing like some weird Skyrim roleplay. You've caught me in a good mood because I'm finding it funny. I think he's good. Hope he's good anyway. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to go and stick my live shirt out. You're at Backlash right now, Diesel. Hell yeah, well, I hope you have a fun time if you're there. Whereabouts are you sitting? You're at Backlash. Do, 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 do. Hell yeah, well, I hope you have a fun time. Looks like a very good crowd so far. At Backlash. I need to see this parody one you said that WWE put out at Backlash. Hi guys, Maven here at Backlash. Scream Backlash. Happy Backlash. I just find this funny. 2026 to be a wonderful day. What was you again? I think you're a boring bastard, mate. Do 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 do. But at ringside, what does he even do? He just enjoys the show because it just works. Do 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 do. Who do I think Dan Housen's partner will be? I think it will most likely be Jelly Roll. Possibility of being CM Punk was probably going to be Jelly Roll. Roman Reigns will win. I believe he will as well. I'm liking these 11 p.m. UK start times. Me too. It's a lot nicer. I feel a lot better just right now than I do when I have to watch SmackDown. Maybe if you didn't spam it, but also no. Lucy! Do the thing. To both. And goodbye. You're taking no shit. It's funny that I was saying it last night. I'm just like, that's the thing I hate. I actually hate the most is chat spam. I don't know why. Everything is that. Oh, he's eating Breaker's face. Oh my god, Braun! He's actually going to break his neck one day doing that move. Hit the super stomp and obviously you're hitting the Frankenstein or the Frankenstein. You know what really confuses me with people is why do I never get a please? Firstly, no, I can't because God, I don't know how many folk haven't heard of copyright, but I never get a please. Holy Neil Form Pro, this is great. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Good rabbit. I can go put washing on. Braun's setting up for a big spear here. Sure, washing. In fact, we do have the washing next door. That looked wild, by the way. I could go get the washing. That was really funny from my quick glimpse of that. Russell, thank you for the follow. Oh god, pedigree reverse on this Wolfish family. I think you're like a wee bit behind me, or you not? I can't tell. Oh, am I behind you? Electric Avenue. Interested to see what happens to Braun and Seth coming out. Backlash, do they continue? I think they continue it. I think that's what I was saying in my prediction. See, I don't. This won't be the one and only match. That's kind of the reason I've gone for Seth. They'll do Seth and Braun. Then we'll probably do Seth teaming with the Street Profits and maybe Joe Hendry. To take on the rest of the division. And then eventually, yeah, I think it's SummerSlam. We could be doing Seth and Braun in a kind of blow off match. Thank you for the view. You're welcome. No, Keanu behind me coming out of Backlash. I'm trying to say that at Backlash, it makes sense. Maybe Braun gets the winning and Seth. It's on. I would assume so. If that's the route they're going to go down. Ooh, good kick out. In the main event. I was going to joke around with it, but he actually gets the biggest cheers at the minute. Like, he probably it could be. Next to Reigns, he probably does get the biggest cheer of the night. Danhausen should be every event. Well, just him himself. That is a big area, but the back of the ring, actually. I can't remember who said that. There's a lot of room they've got at the side of commentator side of the ring. Seth, no. Bona kiss to Heyman. Cardbreaker. And tonight is, who his teammate is. I'm excited to see what that. I actually think I'm excited for that. I'm actually excited for the main event, and this match has been fantastic so far. I've had a great time. Thank you for the follow. Can't know how I'm going to say that, but thank you for the follow, Liz, as well. Oh, Seth up. They've got so many championships, hardly any of them can be. Oh, no. Oh, no. I did. Okay, that bit went a bit wrong, but I beg for bro. I think he was going for the thing that Dragon Lee always does. Everyone's to be a pedigree reversal. Well, I remember when Seth did that to Roman. I think it was Money in the Bank 2016. It was so nice. LD, imagine someone who looks similar to him with Danhausen face. I have thought about this as well. If it's like Otis, but with like Danhausen face paint on, that at least he tried to sell the head dog. Exactly, constant professional. That was a really bad one, but it's fine. They recovered. Yeah, I think Seth was going for the Dragon Lee spin around the back into the pedigree. It was like watching twice season Matchella for the DM. That still does do it because Dean's my favourite. Dean / John's my absolute favourite. Ava, thank you for the follow. That's one of my favourite cash-ins, the Dean Ambrose one. All 3 Shield members being WWE champion in the space of about 5 minutes. JBLS. Oof. Night All Shield title was. Oh, it was incredible, wasn't it? I could do that video actually tomorrow. My like favourite cash-ins. That has been fantastic in this match. I was really worried they were going to give these matches about 7 minutes each. But I love Dolph Ziggler's one. Yeah, Dolph's one's great. Seth's, don't imagine both of Seth's has been brilliant. Naomi's was incredible. You must be blind then? Miguel, thank you for follow. Wayans, Danhausen match. That's all I care about. I've from the potential match card that I've seen, I believe it's meant to be in the middle of the show. Where can I watch it? Watch it on Netflix. I know. I like ones more when you don't expect when to win. Yeah. Oh, God. Well, they'd have 7 minutes each match. We would have the whole Egyptian to make a powerful. Of Egypt, sorry, to make a power for him. It's on now. It is. It's on now, Joe. It's been on for the last, but going up to almost 25 minutes. Started early. This is kind of cooking. This match is very cooking. Having a great time. Are you trying to show him on Netflix? Yes, on Netflix. As if you're in the UK or international anywhere that's not America. Unless it is, would it still be in America? I have no idea. All I know is I'm in Scotland. I'm watching it on Netflix. Seth up. Oh, this match probably better than the whole night one. Honestly, yes. My God, Breaker into the Falcon Arrow. Kick out. Just get a VPN if you're making. God, if I make no worries, man. Ah, this match is incredible. Oof. How do you produce weekly television shows like the state of SmackDown last night, and then you can do this? Oh, Seth and Braun, incredible, man. Whoa. Trevor knows how to make peak the Triple H DQ, doesn't? Yeah, that's true. Ryan, hello, Ryan. This match finished so I can tell Triple H to allow match to go last more than 30 minutes. Well, I mean, we've got five. I don't know when it's going to end. That's the thing. I'm just happy that it's gone longer than at least 10 minutes. By the way, over. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad it has. I was very worried they were going to do a WrestleMania, but they haven't at least. Oh, it was. It was actually no. It wasn't even rushed. It was just rushed because the number of adverts they had to try fit in there. That's what made it so like, it was unnecessarily rushed. I hope. Well, I would like to hope so. They probably haven't. I assume next year's WrestleMania will probably be exactly the same. But if at least the PLEs during the middle of the year aren't, then I'll be fine with that. Oh, kind of landed on his feet. 50 ads at WrestleMania, yeah, and I know I'll go into chucking this for the one it didn't look. No, it didn't. It didn't. To be fair, at least he didn't fully slip. The man's his early 40s. I'll give him a pass. Got pedigree into the stomp. Well, get yourself a Netflix account and watch it. Stomp. But Paul Heyman is on the side. I never understood why the refs even did bother to allow that. They know full well what they're doing. But they're doing the Europe tour match. Oh, I can't wait for them to do it. I'll also be able to do go live, for Raw as well during the UK shows. I'll be doing Raws and SmackDowns. Oh, someone returning? Oh no, it's Fury. Surely we gotta get Street Profits here. Or Mr. Hendry. Five the follow. Logan Paul is humble. There you go. There's Brawny. Brawny's waiting for Seth to get in. He's going to hit a massive. Oh, I think he went a bit too early there. Is that him? Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. Okay, I actually kind of feel this matchup. Yeah, this matchup works. This matchup works. Look at that face by him. Anything's on bad with every match. I agree. It's the issue. The issue with Roman's matches I always found, but that's why I thought his one with Punk was so good at Mania because there's just no interference. It just showed you how good both Roman and Punk together can be, and it just didn't need that interference. This one I can accept, but the match has still been class. He was killing you. Actually, a big story. I say with this match is fine. Plus the match itself, I said the interferences right now for me aren't taking it out of the match or taking it away from the match into the pedigree. Great match. It's been a fantastic match, Gorda. You're correct. You thought it was one of the worst things he's done. Got to sell it somehow. Jesus. I don't like Roman's just I don't fit everything. No, I agree with you. I agree with you though. Great match on that. Oh yeah, no, this match, Red Beard, I thought it's been incredible. Once Braun hits one last, that's got to be it, surely. Great match. Yeah, I've been fantastic match 3. Braun Breaker picks up the win. Now, that won't be the last time. We'll be getting a 6-man tag, probably alongside the Street Profits. Probably see Joe Hendry chucked in there at some points as well. Before they probably do another match down the line. I think they'll continue this feud throughout the summer. Told you pedigree speak, you did indeed. Do it the most. But if it was in the Tokyo Dome, it would get 7. I was saying earlier, I'm in this group chat of like a bunch of like wrestling content creators. We just sit and just fry Meltzer like on the daily. So like, I'll just wake up to like an F you Dave Meltzer message and I'm like, oh again, okay. Oh, we just know that Bronson beat Roman, but Bronson had beat Roman and what was his status scene? Is he not beat Roman like Seth and like was it like Randy or like CM Punk or something like that? It's actually mental. Guy's I hate him, man. He's such a fanny. Last pins came Bronson Cody. Last pins came from Bronson Cody Jay. Yep. Yeah, Jay pinned him in that tag team match with Solo at Money in the Bank, didn't he? And then Cody. Yeah, I think so. Alright. It's tracking Sammy now. got by Gingerbread Man next. Yeah. Backlash. God, it's the killer, guys. It's the dud in the show. Let's get out of the way early. We're not even. We'll just come to 11:30 and we'll get the dud out of the way. I'm happy. It's fine. Exactly. Toilet break match. Sammy has to turn in this match. If he doesn't, then I don't know what we're doing. Please no jet. Oh, mate. I love goofy wrestling. I adore goofy wrestling. Even I don't get wrong, it was like killing me last night. Laughing at it, but I wasn't laughing at it in a good way. Hype info on the match tremendous. Mate, that match was incredible. What a match. What a match. Cool, let's get Invincible. Go Invincible ads. Yeah, if we're gonna give us an ads, give us an Invincible ad. FAB, the Dragunov and Carmelo. Oh mate, I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned for Carmelo and Elio. Like, I don't know how you can sit there with them two and just leave them in catering. Wild. Though I was having a thought, trying to be optimistic for Elio here. What if... So we obviously know that we're getting Cody and Gunther at Clash in Italy. Call me crazy, I think Gunther's winning. Genuinely do. Gunther takes it. SummerSlam, WWE Championship match. Gunther, Elio. Now that's my heart thinking right there, not my head. But I like everyone else being goofy and Sammy the heel being the mature. That's the bit I do love. That's why I do like the Sammy's the justified heel because he's like, why are we having a funeral for this? That was my favourite match of the past 2 years. Where is he? I know, ridiculous. Carmelo generally being robbed. This should have been like, oh, yeah. It's literally just destroyed both. I know, I can't believe how you've got these two amazing wrestlers and you just cut it out there. Cody loses this and win it back. There's the Drew McIntyre effect. Is that we're going for the pinfall? It could well happen with it being Cody. Again, try to be optimistic and think with my heart here rather than my head. Especially when Trick and Carmelo have history of wanting to go. Oh, they could just let them go at it and it'll be fine. I like the Gunther's. I would like that Gunther's either for the title, but I just don't have the faith. That's what I'm with you. As I said, that's very much an optimistic thinking with my heart. As Pinfall said, Cody would probably win it back before SummerSlam. Probably, yeah. The Drew McIntyre effect. See Penta chant for world title soon. I can see that happening. Once Penta loses IC championship, I could certainly see that happening. How many shows going to finish at Backlash? I'm surprised they haven't had a Gunther match on the main roster yet. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm trying to hold out. Like, see if they get rid of Elio before they even do that match. I'm like, this match can feed families. It's as if they just don't pay attention to what they do in NXT. Well, the fact is, they don't, and that's what sucks. they don't. It's maybe a bit better now, compared to before. And I don't know, by the way, if any of you watched, I seen it pop up on my YouTube For You page, and I was like, I need to give this a watch. It's Karrion and Scarlett having a chat with Devon Dudley and just shooting on WWE, and particularly Vince McMahon. Really interesting watch, I would say. I'd say go give it a watch. Jacob, hello Jacob, how you doing? That one Danson's coming with that Queen Lizard guy, so Dan House and Mr. Iguana, that would make Lucy very, very happy. I don't know if I want to answer. I hate it when folk do that. Yes, it was a very good opening match. Yeah, I watched parts of it. They were supposed to get a big push and Squash and Vince came out here pretty much. And when he first came out to the main roster and everything, and then Vince tried to say that he didn't even know who Karrion was. What after he'd booked him to wear the weird gladiator gimmick thing? Why does Sabi have funerals? Did it Janelle die saving him? Sorry, how's this feeling? It's actually, we've only had the one match so far, Jacob. It's actually been a lot of it's actually been decent at the minute. We've had one match and it was actually a very, very good match. Like Backlash usually does hit us. Backlash the last couple of years anyway, I still get flashbacks with Backlash to 2018 Backlash. That was one of the main event. I think, was it not Roman and Samoa Joe, and it stunk the building out. It had a really good opening match in The Miz versus Seth for the IC Championship, barring of the rest of the card being awful. They put Cross in the ring. They did, yeah. When's Money in the Bank this year? It's later this year, actually. It's after SummerSlam. It's in September. It's like September, like the 9th or something. I can't remember. Everyone left during the Samoan versus Samoan. They did. That was a horrendous match as well. Which is mental when you're sitting there, when you look at where Roman Reigns is now, and also talking about Samoa Joe. But it's just the booking of 2018 WWE. Boo! When's Cena coming out? Probably towards the end of the show, I would assume. Maybe right before the main event, kind of like what they do with WrestleMania. I don't actually know. Obviously, only Trick to win Money in the Bank contract. Oba. I think Oba won't. I think Oba's winning King of the Ring, and he's not really suited to it. Trick, potentially. It'll be an interesting year for it. Man, that guy. Oh, that's that Strumo guy I recognise with the cowboy hat there. I don't watch you. What's someone doing? He recently returned, actually. He was away. Well, kayfabe injured for a while, but he's recently came back. When Sami was the biggest baby. That is when I love Sami Zayn, and I've been saying for the last year to everyone, I'm like, oh, well, everyone hates Sami. I quite like Sami. Since the turn of the year, even I'm starting to slip down. I'm like, oh man, I really hope we get the heel turn heel. I need it. I think the first match of Backlash was better than any match of WrestleMania. Give time the ring they could. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, it was actually, yeah, to be fair, it was probably up there. That first match was really good, as you said. That's the issue. Give them the time to just cook in the ring, and they'll be able to do it. That's what I was worried about for Io and Asuka, but I hope tonight, after that first match, they're going to give them the time they deserve, because they'll actually be able to do something. But yeah, I certainly night one anyway. That match was better than anything in night one at all. The beard got to go Sami Callihan. Yeah, that first match was tremendous. Hopefully Sami and Trick can do something, because they're both great in-ring competitors. The match at WrestleMania was just fine. There wasn't much else to it. But we'll see what they do here. Let's try to pop out where the hope so. Yeah. Whoop that Trick. Tries to use his Sammy steppers with his Lyra's Becky stompers. Just watched the first one, good fight. Can you tell me the order? I don't actually know the official order of matches. We're also getting tricked now. I think I've got shown a list earlier. I don't know how accurate it is. I think after this we've got the Danhausen match, then it's Io and Asuka, then it's the Cena segment, then Roman and Jacob. But don't quote me on that. That is one that I have seen, but I don't know how accurate it is. But also fine for the follow as well, Oliver. Load for them anyway. Danhausen next, mate. I hope so. I hope that order was correct anyway. My main event next. Can't wait for Danhausen's fight, mate. Me too. I love that everyone's like loves him though. Cause I said that at the time when I was reacting to it live. Like I knew fine well what the reaction was going to be to him when he first came out because of how they'd done it, and I was like, nah. But I was like, if you like goofy wrestling and you're willing to give him a chance, you'll like him. I said, well, you did say that as well, okay? It would be annoying thing. Why does the hell does Trick need joy? I will say, out of all the celebs, I don't hate it as much as some of the other ones. I don't I don't fully mind it, but I mean, actually, I think Trick is a big enough star himself just to come out. You learned of my. That was the night I learned that, wasn't it? Who we think meeting? What? Who we think's meeting? Who do we think is meeting? I 100% don't accept all for failure. Yeah, 100%. And I was like, man, what a bad way to do it. But I'm glad everyone's came around. Oh, hello, Josh. Does the official Sammy turn happen? I freaking hope so, mate. I hope it does. It has to. Winning. All right. Okay. Sorry, Holly. Yeah, gotta be Trick. Gotta be Trick here, surely. I will only accept, and that accepts a very low, minor accept, Sammy doing it if he turns mega heel here. But even at that, I still think even if he turns heel, still keep it on Trick. Roman or Fatu, I've got Roman winning. I don't think it's out of the possibility. I know people saying Fatu's got a 0% chance of winning. I don't think it's fully out of the question, but I've got Roman. Sammy for the win. I probably missed 3 weeks of SmackDown, mate. Well done. I wish I had. Look, you got Sammy winning for a low blow, but I hope Trick wins. Honestly, it's a possibility. Possibility with as long as they pull the trigger and they turn them heel, that's the only way I'm accepting Sammy winning here. Plus, I get to watch the wrestling geezer crash out in the group chat, and that will be really funny. I'm taking Trick to win too. Yeah, man. Actually, give me your predictions, Josh, as we didn't get to do the podcast. Who you got? I got the first one wrong. I had Seth over Braun, but what a match that was. Whoop that Trick. I've watched people complain. There's this one guy I watch who don't like anything. Do you want to do you wish to out? Oh, you don't remember his name. I was going to play. Do you wish to out, or you can message me separately? I know a lot of people like that. I do love seeing the world burn. Like I do. Josh will know this on the podcast. I like a bit of chaos in my wrestling, and I do quite enjoy watching the world burn. It's very funny. I'd Seth to Trick, Danhausen, and then Danhausen, sorry, you and Roman. That's bang on identical to what I had, mate. So maybe it would have been a rather boring predictions podcast. It's exactly what I've got. I've got a gingerbread man coming back and turning heel on Trick. The gingerbread man's already here. He's out. Oh, evil Sammy. You go, Fatsum should break up, then Fatsum breaks up. That was stupid to do. Oh, I know a few out there like that. Gingerbread man. Oh, we forgot we've got our own gingerbread man in the chat. I forgot big Mr. Redbeard. Yeah, it's better than being referred to as Sami Zayn, alright? do. I just got Trick's body theme song in my head now. I love the Let's Go Sammy is clearly like 10-year-old children. Then there's all these grown men just chanting Sammy sucks. Oh. The poor children just got drowned. Maybe get the Muffin Man tonight. I honestly wouldn't put it past him at this point. Just a bit of jelly. Fucking cool. What actually, Michael's really annoying me. Obviously, it's what he's been told to say. Michael's really annoying me with the El Grande stuff in Raw. Like, I did a big rant about it earlier in the week on the sort of this kind of disparity between AAA and Monday Night Raw with it. But it's the comments Michael's saying. I'm like, at least try and sell it consistently. trick. Whoop that trick. Do. I still can't believe this main evented last night. I think that was the biggest thing, was the fact I was so tired, had to stay up to 4 a.m. and that funeral main evented. I was sat there getting like terrifying, like Bobby Lashley's sister's flashbacks. It hasn't started. It has yet. It started early. It started at 11 p.m. UK time. Which again, I can't wait because it'll be done by about. I mean, we're getting a bit longer matches, I suppose, but maybe 2:30 will be done. Well, Ru hates funerals. Don't. I would love your funeral. Whoop that trick. Up. Nice. Where does Trick go next then? If he retains here, like we were talking about it earlier, obviously Elio and Carmelo just being kept off TV. Do we just go back to Carmelo? Throw him in here? Whoop that trick. Alright, we're losing Lucy. I'm gonna have to ban people now. That trick. Yeah, same L. Elio is Danhausen's partner. As long as he's wearing the face makeup, then I'm down for it. But yeah, gotta say Mello. God, I'm very worried though for Elio and Mello at the minute. I'm like, please, do something. Jackson, thank you for the follow. Going for the haluva kick. Oof, nice. Oh, lovely. I do love Sammy's Blue Thunder. Not quite Takeshita levels, but I do love it. Go on, trick shot. Jade, how do I watch? I'm watching it on Netflix currently. Whoop that trick. See, like already the show is so much better. Not just because the match quality, especially that first match, is better, but just letting them have time in the ring, the crowd to get into it, the crowd to act and sing and do whatever they want, rather than just going out for 5 to 6 minutes and then that being it and getting no time for them to do anything. He's doing the Eddie. He's doing the Eddie. Wait, if Sammy might win, no. He's doing the Eddie. Ryan having night one, so I know it's so dumb. Because adverts on Hulk Hogan. He's going low blow, no. Said don't you dare. Wait. To the head, that counts as the heel turn fully, surely. Oh, I was pre-picking up my phone there to message the wrestling geezer. Oh, what a near fault, man. I was right off of Trick's dome. The ref didn't hear that. Shh, they're deaf and blind. I think surely we've got to be at the point now where we're like this. He's big. In my eyes, Sammy had already turned heel. Like I took it that way in Mania, and the double turn had already happened to me. But I know it wasn't that definitive. Like surely we class this as him being heel now. Oh, imagine if Helluva kicks the ref. Oof. Does Solo fit? Yeah. They don't heal a lot. Kick, yeah. Sammy fighting right now, yeah. Sammy and Tricker right now. Sammy, what you kick out? He's got a turn heel, bro. I'm so invested right now. I was like, I can turn off. I went Danhausen. I'm invested. I'm like, I really don't know what way it's gonna go. Boo this man. Jose, thank you for the follow. Boom. I always found it funny that like the announce table and been great. Yeah. As it not quite as good as Seth and. I was about to say I've always confused me why the steel steps and like the announce table never count as a DQ, but whatever. I guess because they're not actually using the weapon. I suppose. Weird. Anyway, yeah, not quite as good as Seth and Braun, but again, much better than their WrestleMania match because again, it's been given time for them to build a story. Is anyone else not feeling Backlash? I should know, man. I'm having a great time watching it. I'm having a great time watching it in a minute. Well, I wasn't like I was looking forward to the show. I wasn't like massively hyped, but I've enjoyed it so far. I told you before it's because they're part of the ring. Oh yeah, you did. You've said this before, haven't you? Oh mate, I went, if he actually does this, you're feeling bad backlash. Trick shot. Thank you, Trick. Please. Free. Trick retains. Yeah, that was a lot better. But you maybe I'm just not into it. I haven't kept on the match as much. Like, fair enough, man. Don't get me wrong. It's not been like SmackDown has been pretty awful recently, but the actual, I will say, I don't know if you're watching it like live tonight or not, but it's actually been very good so far, especially compared to the night one of WrestleMania. Maro as well. Thank you for the follow. Oh, good sandwich here. Wait, I thought it was a fantastic match. I loved that. Thank God, could have been a worse, but I thought it was a great match. It wasn't good as Seth and Braun. Seth and Braun was really good. I thought it was really fun. Justice for the gym. Oh, Yellow Yachty's just chucking dollars. That's going to find a way to give that show to us. I don't know. No, I'm hoping this is kind of ends it a little bit. Nathan, thank you for the follow. I'm hoping it ends it a little bit. And we can move on to something new for Mello, Sammy turning heel. I think he's already turned heel, especially from that match. But overall, I actually thought, especially compared to the WrestleMania match, I thought that was a lot of fun. Good first two matches. Yep, absolutely, Josh. Especially that first match, that Seth and Braun one. Oof. It's almost as if they have really good wrestlers that they just, if you allow them to go and wrestle, they'll do you a solid. That's quite a hard shot, actually, with the doors. That's quite good. Sami Zayn Money in the Bank win would actually be sick. I think it would make people sick. I would like it. That would be funny. Matthew, thank you for the follow. All right. Oh, again, hello, Mr. Van Vliet. He's a lot nicer to look at than Big Alan. Who won Seth and Braun? Braun picked up the win in a very, very, very good match. Him winning the title for like a month is so deserved. I can see them doing it, to be fair, especially with the sort of thing. Like it would be, I think it would be like a Drew title reign from earlier on in the year. It'd be a very short one. What match is next? I don't officially know, but I think it's the Danhausen mystery partner match. But we'll see. Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. He's the guy on the entrance ramp to the right, isn't he? Please give me Sant. You know what? Santino Morello is actually a really good shout for his mystery part that I didn't even think about. That could be. I don't think it is, but that's actually not a bad shout. He might be. I know you. Oh, Hulk Hogan. Oh, okay. We've still got it. We've still got it. We still have the Hulk. It's out. Leave me alone. Hulk is back. Let's go. I was so far. I had to go and watch this. See, because of the amazing teasers that I'd got, I had to go and see it. I was gonna watch this watch two match that's been done. Really, mate, I've enjoyed. I thought this has been solid. I've really enjoyed them. Getting some flashbacks. I know. Look at how this was filmed if he was dead. Huh? Oh, it's good. I'm just knackered. Right. Okay. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I'm enjoying the early starts. I had a lie-in today because I needed it after last night's bloody SmackDown. So I feel so much better, and the fact that it's a lot more palatable to watch this than SmackDown. And it feels as if it's going faster. So hey, oh, it's May. But you didn't realise we're 9 days into May, almost 10. Who won? Trick or Sammy? Trick won. Trick retained his US title. I'm surprised we didn't get the IC Fatal 4-Way they're kind of teasing, but I'm assuming they're going to keep that for Clash in Italy. Johans as well, thank you for the follow. I don't bother SmackDown, so yeah, I watch it because I want to watch it with all you lovely people. But it is getting rough at the minute. Now, I'm looking forward to this European tour so I can do the Raws live as well, and it be at a normal time. What we're doing that for because Otis was mental. That Otis, that Otis match was actually a lot of fun. So as Red did give, can I get a follow, please? Maybe. Let me check here after this. I can do it now, I suppose. I think Clash is going to be so peak, especially as it's yeah. Unfortunately, I'm actually going to miss it, which is really annoying. Give me a second. Wait a second. Oh, you do post wrestling, sure. There you go. Get your fall. Clash what time did it start? It started at 11. Holly started at 11. Oh, I've been mean now. You're all being mean. Unless you're talking about Clash now. But yeah, Clash in Italy, unfortunately, I'm not going to be here, and it's really annoying. But I will be here for Double or Nothing, though. Because it's the bank holiday on the Monday. So we are going to get an AEW live watch along, which I'm very excited about for Double or Nothing. Dude, that's quite hell. I see Jimmy Solo and I see Champ with US Champ. I would have loved to have seen Jimmy. I think the time's probably passed now. I think the Usos are sticking as the Usos. I would have loved to have seen it. Yeah, mate. I was like, yeah, I've really enjoyed this so far. Especially, again, I think I was really worried, and my expectations were going to be down here. because I was very concerned and nervous after, whilst especially after night 1 of WrestleMania. But no, I've really enjoyed it so far. What pressure? Okay. The true main event time coming on. No watch along will last a while. Usually, oh mate, it does. It does. But I will be here for Double or Nothing because I'm off on the Monday, thank God. They are long ones. It will be very light outside by the time I finished. Guess what match is next? I believe it's the Danhausen match, but I don't officially know. Set the little stuff with Braun and stuff. Yeah, we can't get past it. See many Danhausen are going to be so happy. That broke me at WrestleMania. You think we're getting John's announcement to welcome everyone from the again, don't know how accurate it is, from the match kind of card that I seen. He was going to be later on John's announcement, and I really believe it's just going to be about WWE Club. Hello, people who are awkwardly told to fly these whatever these are. For the main makes sense. And they do. That's what I thought. They do it at like Mania and all that as well. When they do something, they might not. I don't actually know the official match cards. Okay, so we've got also it is this match. So I was correct at this bit. I really make it so much louder. Soundtrack. Yeah, it does feel that way, doesn't it? Do my tune. Who is this, bro? Yes. I always say I watched Kit on not Kofi, my God, Cody's podcast this week. It was actually Scar. Thank you for the follow. Goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back. I'm just glad it's quite cool getting to see Kit Wilson and also Danhausen on an actual PLE. That's quite cool. Right, though, I will say, guys, if you aren't fans of celebrities, I would say potentially prepare yourself to be disappointed. I think it's probably going to be Jelly Roll. Elton Prince, Grant suggested that, actually. Actually, is Danhausen next? Danhausen is indeed coming on now. You can be quick. His match just shit giggles. Please don't be Belly Roll. Oh, yeah, it is, absolutely. There'll be lots of fireworks going off or explosions in the ring. So we'll see. I think it might be Jelly Roll. Oh, I did actually. Thank you for whoever sent those 3 roses as well. You've missed the first hour already. Seth and Braun, and they opened it, and then we had Trick and Sammy. We're about to get Danhausen's match now. Previews of coming attractions. The Toxic Shot's fantastic. Oh God, we're going full Nosferatu. Let's go. WWE Studio Houses. Love the name Queef Queen. I don't even care. Love the name. Thank you for the follow. Prince Regardless, thank you for the follow. I love this. I love this little guy. Did Dan know it's about to happen? Go, so you had to get in quickly. Danhausen during the Miz segment at home honestly killed me. This is peak. Screw the gingerbread man. This is what wrestling is. Jeez, bro. I was gonna like that truck. Oh, did I miss one? Trailer SmackDown had me in tears. I've just loved everything that like it's breath fresh air. That's why you were saying the same. I know. But I was like, if you're willing to give him a chance, get over the annoying debut. I think we'll be great. Glad Kit again. Yeah, Kit and Danhausen. And was it you? That one guy out you. Who was saying this is Miz's first PLE match since WrestleMania 39 or something. Trick match, maybe I'm gonna turn on the show special with Kit Wilson. Go for it. Yeah, the trick match was good. I like that trick match. Yeah, honestly, mate, go for it. It's been really good so far, especially compared to my expectations. I think we're down here, especially after most of WrestleMania. This has been great so far. Now we're getting the Danhausen match. It's great. Actually, called out. Hello, Josh. Interesting backlash. What are we getting here? Right, let's see who it is. Well, I'm assuming actually Danhausen will come out first. It was Danhausen last night doing the wee Naruto run across the screen that just broke me, by the way. I will say, if it is Jelly Roll, I think it will still be a lot of fun. I'd love it to be over. What an overkill of a person, but that would be funny. That would be over. Oh, damn. Undertaker, Danhausen, Ultimate Divers, Danhausen, and John Cena. If John Cena hadn't retired earlier in the year, I would have said this is a perfect match for Cena, but keep him retired, please. Oh, oh, Pikachu. Very nice. Do. Yeah, that's rent free. By the way, I'm just laughing at it for him to concerned. There'll be belly roll. I think it's a possibility. But he's got to be wearing at least the Danhausen face paint. That's where yeah, I don't know. Who we got? Who we got? Oh, peak. Peak. Bye bye. Oh, thanks, Josh. Oh, you much more. Thanks, Josh. I forgot about you. Yes, peak. Peak. It is the guy from the crowd show, right? This thing is going to be Dennis and Palmer. This is class. Peak wrestling. I lost on chat. The next Nicholas. This is the greatest PLE ever. Mini house. This is peak wrestling. I can't. You screw your My Way's Rock in Austin. This is peak wrestling. Oh no, the guy's still in the crowd. Teeny Housen. Peak Housen. Peak Housen. $2,000 these tickets to see Mini House. Look, I'm jealous of these people that are spending that money. if he's in the crowd, the clothing machine what? Oh, good point. It's El Torito. They should have actually got Microman from AAA to do it. Now looking back. What? That is great housing. This is an upgraded Jelly Roll future Hall of Famer Mini Housing who won between Breaker and Seth, Braun Breaker. People talk about the chance of the New Day versus Young Bucks. Clearly don't know. But this is what we need. This is what we need instead of New Day versus Young Bucks. What's happening? Am I high right now? There's a possibility. I'm just laughing. Well, by Hoswell. By the way, if anyone hasn't seen AAA, genuinely go and look up Microman, and we should have got Microhausen or Micromanhausen. Over with that would have been funny, but Right. So the cost of it. Sorry, I'm meshing folk. I've experienced a murder. It could be happening. How can we see? Watch on Netflix. Oh my god, sorry, I'm too busy meshing folk. Well, I'm in a group chat with folk in the right. You're getting too mad. Guys, it's fine. It's funny. Why is it good? I'm geeked. They wanted many houses for the budget cuts. Cheaper Watchalong. Everyone's a El Torito. That's what we were saying earlier. Is John Cena coming out? He's out right now, actually. He's just in a different form. The Miz is he's a two-time Grand Slam champion, by the way. WLC's actually so underrated. He could be able to do a South Triple A right now. I know, that's saying Mike, big Michael man. Peak view and Wade is listening to us. He is listening to us. I'm just like, guys, I'm just pissing myself. I'm trying to chat to people at the same time on this. Like, Big Joe does our run. Big Paul White coming over from AEW. Usually can wrestle. WLC is a PLE for Triple A my division, and therefore I'm right there with you, Gal. Who is Dan Housen's partner? Housen. Let's just put it that way. Mini Housen. Microman El Torito, Mini Housen, Hoswell. To be fair, they do have that because they used a bunch of oh god, what was it? They've used people from is it that micro wrestling and Jamie Noble. Yeah, that micro wrestling promotion, and I know they've used a few of them before in segments and stuff. So we could do why not? It would be more of a walk and then a shoot show came out. Yeah, Big Show. He doesn't really have the knees at the minute. He's in tremendous shape, to be fair to him. Yeah, this isn't toxic, surely. Even has knees. He has knee pads on. Leave him alone. What a man, girls it is. Watched Many Housen taking a beating. I'm actually like at a loss, but I love it at the same time. Is that even his real hair? I don't think so. If it is, what a style. Who is Dan Housen's partner? Mini Housen, as we've learned. I'm not even joking when I say that, by the way. I'm so glad it isn't jelly. That's what I was saying to Pinfall. He was a bit like, "What the hell is going on?" And I was like, "Hey, people would have been more mad if it was Jelly Roll." Can we report these to? This is to be a violation. She's okay. Try to end him. That's funny. I'm just saying, Wade Barrett's taking this more seriously than he did the funeral last night. Dan Housen and his son. Go on, Danhausen. Fellas the Jello must be fellows. At least a trained wrestler. That's what I'm saying to people right now in the group chat. I'm like, both people would actually be like mad if it was Jelly Roll. But see, to be fair though, if there's a segment, if there's a wrestler, if there's a match that you can do this goofy BS in, it's with Danhausen. The stuff with Gingerbread Man, it's like, this is Chuck Williams and Sami Zayn. We don't need to be doing this. At least with this, it's Danhausen, and it makes sense in that sense. We. Dip I'm not going about it. Okay, sure, mate. Danhausen's cooking. Let him cook, boys. Danhausen challenges. Peek at a cut angle there. Oh, what a sell. You sure that I'm not mad? Don't want to get copyright straight, especially at the minute. What a sell, by the way. He actually did that like El Torito. Flock, thank you for the follow. I hope he's alright. I always remember the cloning match broke halfway through, that's why he's been it. It makes sense, Callum, actually. You know, you go logic with it. Not gonna lie, I've quite enjoyed this. So have I. I'm talking to some people I know don't like it, but I'm like, I've enjoyed it. Oh wait, is he gonna throw? He's gonna throw him into the machine, and then it's gonna work, and then we're gonna get. Oh, who are we getting? Who are we getting? Who's gonna smash? Wait, someone just went for the cutting at the back. We just seen the cutting at the back move. We thought we'd escaped Jelly Roll. Wait, there's an army of them. Roy, thank you for the follow. Elysian, thank you for the follow. No, but he crossed off of the mirror. Elevated. Oh, what a stop by that. Elevated skull crushing. I can't watch what. Man, this is. Why is this? This is brilliant. Twitters and match. There's nowhere to be this entertaining. I'm also going to find a way to give this 2 stars. Mate, what is happening? Whoever the producer of this in the back saw your pay cuts, they need a pay raise. Whoever produced this. Oh, we know he just the guy was left hanging. Oh, hey, now you doing? Oh, mate, I can't breathe. Who is fighting? I shit you not. The Miz and Kit Wilson versus Danhausen and a bunch of mini Housens. And I'm like multiple. This is the true greatest wrestling match of all time. Did Seth win? No, Braun won. Is it on Peacock? Possibly. I have no idea if it is in America or not. I'm watching it on Netflix. I'm good. Good to hear it. That was a great crossbody. That was brilliant. That was fucking brilliant. In a million years, I couldn't have predicted exactly what was going to happen there. UFC W fan, thank you for the follow. Very evil, very nice indeed. Thank you for the flame hot as well. Who is his partner? I shout you not. It was many Housens, and then he got cloned into multiple many Housens. Why is that actually good though? At the same time, many Housens going to go on a Goldberg like streak. I'm coming back after asking you what I need a break. Go for it, man. Hi, I'm Maddie. Oh, hello, Maddie? Hello? This was fucking brilliant. Wait, that was. Hello there as well, Maddie, as you said. Twitter Grizzly Jerry just been beat by the Houston Dynasty. I hope many houses stay around. I think the House Backlash been better than Mania. It has been. What on earth just happened? I agree, Josh. I'm like in shock. But I'm like happy shock. Lucy's going to be so sad. I need to show this tomorrow. I'm going to make Lucy sit and watch this tomorrow with me. She has to see it. That was. As I've messaged him in the group chat, The Rock and Austin's got nothing on that. How did that happen to my girlfriend? What happened at Backlash when she gets home? You don't. You just show her and let her vibe. What are they about to do? When it's time to take time away from. Yes, that match was actually pretty funny. Whole female, we will piss on ourselves. Drinks on Danny and Housen. I'm actually crying and laughing. Me too, Cameron. Echo, thank you for the follow. What was seen as announced, but not done it yet. It'll be Club WWE though. Later on, yeah, a guy who cusses people had a bunch of tiny friends beat the Miz and Kittles. Yep, that's pretty. Let's just leave it at that. Oh, are we getting the John Cena announcement now? The September. Oh, Triple A, hello. Oh my god, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The greatest thing about this. Something good thing WWE's done the last 24 hours. That's actually true, by the way. Oh my god, right. What we got? We got a Triple A announcement right now. I'm all for a Triple A announcement. Sunday, September 13th. What we getting? Oh, 2-night Triple Mania. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And Saturday. Oh, nice. I'll be able to do night one of Triple Mania. Let's do it. I'm assuming Cena will be after. I think he's meant to be 2-night Triple Mania. Well, hello, Pinfall. Hey, Pinfall. Before you come in here, we're all loving it. I'm just saying. You're in enemy territory. That was absolutely so. Mate, that was just mad. I don't even know what I watched. But there was a warm up. Oh yeah, Cruz Del Toro's on tonight. He is. That match is actually going to bang on Cruz. Who is it? Cruz, Octagon, and Lindsay. That's going to bang of a match, by the way. Triple A should be in depth. Oh, I wish it was, Barley. You know me, I don't care. I'll go against the grain. I will say, this is the thing. I will say, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to argue about it. Anyway. It makes sense, at least with it being a Danhausen match. See if that was anyone else. That's why I hate the Gingerbread Man stuff, because it's Trick and Sammy. At least with a Danhausen match, I can forgive it and laugh at it and enjoy it. Location for night one of Triple Mania is to be TBA. Oh, is that what it said? Ooh, interesting. One of the greatest debut of all time. That was mad, by the way. That was absolute mad. Oh, my mouth is sore. We'll laugh at that. Oh, they were going to an advert. Douglas, thank you for the follow. Well, it's going to be an interesting post show tonight, mate. Enjoy. I would love to be there to watch you explain that to your girlfriend. Yeah, when Lucy wakes up, I'm going to be like, you sit down, you're not getting out of bed. You're going to watch this. You need to watch this. I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. Mate, this is what I said to you in the chat. See, if it had been Jelly Roll, people would have been a lot more upset. So I guess I can say that much. Can't say I expected that, though. Who won so far? Braun beat Seth, Trick beat Sammy, and Danhausen and his many Housens beat The Miz and Kit Wilson. Do, 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 do. Oh my god, my throat. Oh, right. So what we got left is we've got Cena's announcement, we've got Io and Asuka, which I believe will be next, then probably the Cena announcement, and also the main event, Roman and Jacob. Yeah, they're possibly coming true about Mrs. Alfado. I hope so. Plus, you and me get to be really smug and say, hey, we told you so. So, I hope so. It could well happen. My worry beforehand was that people in that audience weren't going to know who he is. However, what I'll say, the crowd tonight's been pretty good, and it looks like it's a bit more or a bit less of a casual audience that's in the house tonight. So they might actually get a reaction if he debuts. I hope Fatu wins. I would love for Jacob Fatu to win. I think Roman will win, but I'd love Famous Davis as a partner. Many Housens. Yes, lots of many Housens. Jesus. Yeah, man, I hope so. Who was Housens' partner? Again, lots of many Housens. Well, but we can hope. Exactly, we can hope. I would love for Jacob to do it. Just reading Gisel's message. That's because, as he said, with watching someone who watched WCW, that was all the one with batshit crazy things he's ever seen. It's up there, but as I said, at least it's with someone like Danhausen and not I guess a serious talent. Okay, I was going to unmask the first Minihausen. I would have loved to have seen if that was his actual hair or not. Best match since Old Rumbles was, my opinion, the best matches were the Old Rumbles when Kofi Kingston would clutch up. Best match since Old Rumbles when. Are you saying you enjoyed the Old Rumbles when Kofi used to do his kind of mental spots? Best match. Oh, right, okay. I'm watching alone so hard to enjoy that by myself. Yeah, I'm gonna make Lucy watch it in the morning. Yeah, I was glad, yeah. The hair was bugging me because I wanted to know if it was real or not. That's what I thought as well. Do. Man, it's roasting in here, my god. Do. Let's see what they're saying. I'm sorry to reading the chat. What's on now? So I believe we're going to be getting Asuka and Io Sky now. Hoping to see Kyrie. That's a good point. Yeah, potential return of Kyrie. Again, I never predicted it in my predictions because I didn't want to say she was going to return and then she doesn't, and I look stupid. But I also didn't want to say she didn't return or she wouldn't return, and she does. That also would look stupid. So we'll just wait and see. We'll see. Time match, Pete Cody wrestling. Yeah, I loved it. I don't care. I had a great time. When is Cena after this match? I believe we've got Io and Asuka now. Shorty, thanks for the follow. Are they doing an R-Truth with Kyrie and Brain? Maybe we'll see again. I did see a photo earlier. I don't know how accurate or legit it is that someone had met Kyrie at the airport in Tampa. I don't know if it could just a photo from somewhere else and someone's changed the caption. I don't know. We'll see. Shorty, thank you for all the roses. My God. but we'll see. What do I think it'll be? The Cena announcement, it'll be about WWE Club. That's all it'll be. And the reason I'm getting Cena to do it is because anyone else that came out and did that will probably get booed. So, get Cena to do it because he ain't going to get booed. Should just let it go. Oh, they won't use it. I know, I agree, see. Thanks for following. No worries, man. No worries. Really appreciate it. Many houses better come out. I can't imagine the scenes, by the way. I think Zilla Fatu makes his debut tonight. Well, me and Pinfall have discussed that at length, potentially, of Zilla Fatu debuting tonight. We'll see. I did say that I was worried about him debuting because I didn't know if the crowd would know who he was, but it does seem like it's actually a little bit of a less casual crowd tonight, so they might actually. I don't think Kyrie will show up. I'm kind of on your side, Josh. I don't think she will. She will personally. I said I seen that photo earlier, but I don't know how real or fake that is. How many ads for the show? Always. A lot as always, my man. And hello to yourself, Ramble Scotsman. Ad mania all over again. Not as bad, I suppose. Who was Minnie Housen? Oh, El Torito's son. I think it was close because saying Crusoe was mystery partner. So it's just taller than Minnie Housen. Oh, hey mate, sorry, I've been in and out of Austrian pretty well. Oh, I'm good, Grant. Thanks for popping in. How you doing, man? Sun is shining. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I always said this. I think the Asuka's theme is actually a very underrated bio. Very fun. Money in the Bank. What's it? Money in the Bank, Green and Cardona, 2026. There we go. Do, 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 do. Look at that. My throat is gone, by the way, from just laughing at that last match. I'm sorry. Right, decent. I'm not bad. Just, yeah, we've been saying the same, Grant. I've actually really enjoyed myself, especially. Oh, thank you for the heart as well, Shorter. I guess the levels of expectation were kind of a wee bit low considering what we've just had recently. And I've had a great time. I do believe Asuka's going to be a part of the next badge release, unfortunately. Either that, Josh, or we were talking about maybe she does kind of what like obviously Bobby did and then Shayna kind of did. I wonder if she was, would they maybe want to keep her on as a producer, especially for the women's division? I thought it's Jim Renfro. Mate, it wasn't for me. As we've just had the Danhausen segment. Love that level of goofy wrestling. The gingerbread fit man thing just wasn't for me personally. If you liked it, fell off. But for me, it was too stupid. And that's after just me laughing at a bunch of mini Housens running about the ring beating the Miz. 11 to 2 takes those times. 11 to take those times. Mate, give me them every PLE. It's been great. I absolutely love it. It's like I wouldn't even be live right now if this was last night. I'd be waiting setting up. Well, you're doing God's work right now, Josh. I see it. Thank you. I actually forgot I even made you a moderator, so thank you. Especially Lucy's gone to bed. We want Kyrie. We're waiting for it. We'll wait and see, Faye. We'll wait and see. I'm with Josh. I'm good. I don't think she's going to show up, but I'll be pleasantly surprised if she does. That was awful. It was brilliant, but that was awful. I enjoyed it, man. Fair off. If again, goofy wrestling is very, very divisive. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It's understandable. So that's been the gingerbread man thing. Personally, I didn't like that. The Danhausen thing, I was cool with that. In fact, actually, I tell you what, Grant. We want Kyrie ones. Yep, there we go. They're started. This is. Can I do that here? Oh, that works. Don't mind who wins. I'm like both Asuka and Ira are amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Unfortunately, I don't think it even matters who wins here because they're probably not going to follow up with anything or do anything. I've got Io to win personally. But yeah, I said unfortunately, I think it really matters who wins here. Same here. Yeah, I honestly expected KO to be the gingerbread man. I hope, obviously, firstly, hopefully KO is all good to come back and all that. But I hope he's good to come back. I cannot wait for him to come back when he does, though. Has he done an announcement yet? He hasn't. It'll be after this, I believe. Yeah, if you need a hand, don't mind stepping. Oh, I appreciate that, Phoebe, as well. Can probably get you as well. Maybe do that. I love Mammy. Thank you for the follow. You can clap that now. Benefit from the fall away from Rio. Yeah, I think so, Grant. I think Jacob may be winning. As I said, that's what I was saying earlier. I don't think it's fully out of the question. Actually, can I just do this with my phone? Can I do this from here, actually? Oh, I can. Hell yeah, I don't need to do it from here. Anyway, alright, there we go. Sorry, I was quickly doing something. Who's fighting right now is EO and Asuka. It was actually, it was. Or was it like actually, or was we just like speculating? I did think his Hurricane Rana looked very much like it. My lives, I love both of you. Oh, me too, Fear, me too. Think Tonga Loa. You think Tonga Loa will help Jacob win? What are we signing? PWNC and so tweeted it. All right, fair enough. You're on Kyrie. Why, thank you. There you go. You're welcome. Do 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 do. Asuka's a bit of a screw. It's just a wee bit. She's just a bit mental. Do 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 do. What has happened so far? All right, so Seth and Braun opened the night, had a very, 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 very good match, which Braun won. We then had Trick and Sammy, which was surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be, and Trick picked up the win. And we had Danhausen teaming with a bunch of mini Housens to beat Miz and Kit Wilson in a ridiculous segment. But I enjoyed it, and we've now got Io and Asuka. Would take on ICW. Imagine Asuka on ICW. Should be mental, by the way. Imagine like Asuka in like proper like Kaylee Ray, sorry, in like a Queen of Insanity death match. Like it would be such a good match. I really hope we get Kaylee back in ICW. I've seen so many people really want her to go to the AEW, and I'm like, no, selfishly I want her back in in Scotland. You take us into appreciate stunning Asuka's gear. It is it's very cool gear. Oh no, you're talking. I'm sure Dan is the partner's El Torito. Apparently it's been confirmed. Callum was saying that it actually was El Torito. Yeah, I can't neither confirm nor deny, but apparently it is. Killer and Viper sure. I would love them to. Would love them to. Especially the minute, like give me Kaylee coming back, going after Angel Hayes, ICW Women's Championship match. Oh yes, give me that. Plus Chuck the Lights and Natasha Swan in there, Daisy Jenkins. Oof, what a division you could have. Oh my God, Asuka. Can you imagine Carrie just watching us like they're cheering for me? I know, poor Carrie. Go Discovery tomorrow. Oh, nice one. Who's any matches I might know, but who we got on? We. Sunshine. Oh, by the way, Grant, I don't know if I ever said to you, by the way, it's kind of official that we're going to be moving come hopefully next February if nothing gets delayed. So I'll be down the road. so I might be able to come. Well, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Josh. Whatever. Dave Connor versus Shreddy. With open nice one. Okay, no Shreddy. Yep. What do you think? We. What do you think the huge announcement is? It's Cena announcing WWE Club. Diego can afford Hornswoggle's wages to massive a cheaper Mexican version. What a sell, mate. They've been a great match. I'm just watching the background. Terrible. Knocked it. So moving back to Stolen Way, but I mean I'm not that far away. Plus, my friend lives in Edinburgh, so I'll actually be able to come through to the mix of it. Well, I wanted to go Stolen again because that's where I stayed before, so I can go between Edinburgh and Glasgow. So I can go to them. Got news in your house as well. Just a nice one for you, babe. I hope it's all going well. At Backlash. I'm sorry, I've broken you, Josh. Oui. Whenever I try to say that, I just sound like Mr. Bean from Mr. Bean's Holiday. Coffee? Oui. Sugar? No. You speak very good French. Gracias. Trapped in this one till Christmas. Oh, lucky. Yeah, hopefully, if no delays, I should be done for February time. Oh, oui. Yeah, man. Even coming to my place. Hell, man. Yeah. I'd be down. I'd absolutely be down. If I like wrestling, please check out my TikTok. Well, if he's post wrestling content, I'll certainly check it out. I always do for anyone that actually posts wrestling content. WrestleMania next year, main event, Hornswoggle versus Minniehouse. Hey, honestly, people would be invested. Nope. But yeah, no, it'd be cool to come to some Calmo, thank you for the follow. It'd be cool to come to some Discovery shows, and I need to get myself to some CPW shows before Ravy Davy falls out of me and hates me. He keeps inviting me, and I'm like, I'm sorry. It's always when I'm working or I'm booked. Dan is now officially SmackDown exclusive. He's on the SmackDown. Is he actually? Sounds like I know he was on the free agent bit before. Fair enough. Not a miss it. Yeah, I've loved every single bit. I'll send you the card for Discovery. Cool, man. Yeah, sure. Go for it. I've not actually seen Shreddy. I've seen him obviously online and all that, but I've not actually seen him wrestle. Oof. As a Roman fan, I'd be fine with him dropping the belt early to Oba Femi to push Oba to the moon. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going eventually. I think it'll be SummerSlam. I think Oba will win King of the Ring, and he'll do it then. A big match for then. So that's how I see it going. In the push they'll want to do. Hamday, thank you for the follow. I was hoping for Carrie says, but we maybe I personally how was that? I was gonna say I'm erring on the side of caution. I don't quite think it's going to happen, but obviously I know everyone's waiting to see if we do get it coming out. Grant. What we got? We got Chet Watson with his Monstrum. Simon Millerville. I did see the thing is Simon Miller not injured. I did see something about that. Shreddy, Dave Conrad, Ian Skinner, Ron King, Lana Austin, and it is Jane, BT Gunn, Chris Bonswin, Mohammed, Judas Grain, Man Like Deweese. That'll be a great match. And your favourite Gene Mono versus Conor Malloy. Oh yeah, cool man. Do 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 do. One of his mates is filling a film. I'd seen a thing he'd posted. I think, I think it came up on like TikTok or something. Sam Mills funny guy. I met him out all in. Oh, did you? Nice. Yeah. I watched him way back in the day when he was with What Culture. I know he still kind of is when he did that. I watched him loads, but I don't really watch him now. And it's not like just fell off from me watching him, to be truly honest. But yeah, he always seems like a really nice guy. His mental, I still remember when he started doing it and posting his wrestling training. He just gets the baldy chance anyway. It's a bit boring. I fell off. do, 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 do. Okay. It does for you. It's missing an element of suspense. Still a great match, but it's missing that element of suspense, and you want to wait to see what's Kyrie going to do. So yeah, weird decision. Doesn't see man like Darius. I've not got to see man like Darius live. Everything else I've seen of him in videos online, TikTok, any matches I've watched, he looks incredible. Seen him some of the stuff he's done like North and all that. Judas is very, very good. Judas Gray. He's very, very good. No, definitely. I'm looking forward to moving and being able to come to them. Get to come to some of the Edinburgh Discovery shows and then go near to some CPW shows or hardcore wrestling from Glasgow. All that. Well, Joe, thank you for the follow. Do, 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 do. Ooh. 299. On the plus side, at least they've actually been given more than like 6 minutes that they probably would have got given at WrestleMania. Yeah, you could always crash my place after the show as well. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, absolutely. They'd definitely look at taking you up on that. Especially if my friend wasn't around and all that. I would absolutely be down. Because he'd be down to come as well, because he's into the old wrestling. He's not like a mass, he's very much the epitome of a casual fan, but if I said you want to come along, he'd be so down. Let me see. To be fair, for the first time, somebody actually said please. But unfortunately, I can't because I ain't getting myself copyright striked, especially at the minute. WWE is on a vendetta at the minute against streamers, so I ain't doing that. I can't even do live reactions at the minute. Well, welcome, mate. Just yeah, mate, definitely be. So yeah, hopefully, basically, house is meant to be finished come February, but myself and Lucy both walking in around construction a lot. We know full well it won't be. So we know it will get delayed. So we'll see. So hopefully, at least early next year, I'll be in. That was a bit of a letdown, like who cares? How's you? Fair enough, man. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Let's I keep saying to people goofy when it comes to like kind of goofy wrestling. I understand it's very much you like it or you don't like it. I didn't really like the Gingerbread Man stuff. I like the Danhausen stuff, but fair enough. If you don't like it, that's absolutely cool. But I'm good, man. How you doing? I hope Carrie owns a black hoodie. Their favourite. Who's that hooded figure? The funniest one I think was when Drew appeared in ICW in the black hoodie. He tried to hide that it wasn't him, but like he was about twice the size of anyone else in the ring with the long hair. There's a chat GPT PLE. Meh. Maybe the Danhausen bit, but the rest has been good. It was a bit funny, however, the build up made it like someone was actually coming back. Oh yeah. Like I I didn't expect to be that. I did think it was going to be someone, but I still enjoyed it. But it's one of them ones. Wrestling's very subjective in that way. So it'd be really awesome to carry. Yeah, just a little bit. And then what will Justin TV streams were it was it with the two with the WWE Pirate streamers. Well, I don't know this one. Says management. Shameless. Yeah, I had Seth winning as well, man. It was a really solid match, as you said. Yeah, I'd Seth win as well, but I don't think it'll be the last one. I'm sure they'll do another one, and they'll probably have a few multi-man matches. Chuck the Street Profits in there, and Joe Hendry as well, probably at some point. I'm sure we'll have many a multi-man match and some Raws coming up as well. Wait, someone? The crowd? Looking? No? You out? No? I thought maybe someone was there. No. Probably that. King I didn't do this match at Mania, they would have done. Yeah, that's what I kept saying. See as well. I was like, obviously, hindsight's a great thing, isn't it? Because obviously we were like, why is it not at Mania? And it should have, in theory, should have been at Mania still. But as you said, I totally agree. This would have got 7 minutes, if that. I'll get my hopes off. Blow, be cage or sell. Yeah, I can see them doing that. 75 people. Remember when you're famous for it? Hey mate, I was sitting there. I was scarred about 250 earlier. No, I always appreciate it. PL Eli's always tend to do quite well, so I always appreciate people popping in and out. Every match he's delivered amount wise has been better than mate. I know, it's been weird. Especially when you're sitting, it's not like you're sitting comparing it to like, I don't know, like Armageddon. You're comparing it to WrestleMania, like that's what's mental. Like, why has it been better? To 3, there we go. EO picks up the win. First ever I did see that feed as well. Yes, it is the first ever full Japanese women's match in a wrestling PLE, a WWE PLE, sorry. This is awesome, Jack. So yeah, it was great. Rio comes out and celebrates for us. I kind of want to just keep Rio and Neo separate. Now, I want to just keep them separate. Let them go off to their own things. 4 out of 5 predictions for me. Yeah, I think I am 3 out of 4. I had Seth going over Braun. Great show. No carry, I can live with that. Well, yeah, I didn't. I wasn't. That's why I didn't want to say. Cause I was trying not to get any hopes up for like me or anyone else. I was like, I didn't think she was gonna appear. But I guess there's still obviously time. But we'll see. Stars the housing. Oh my God, all the housings. Thank you for the follow. Steel's Boom Rumble is what it is. It is what it is. Do 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 do. All right, let's see. Still got some around the corner, but yeah, I mean, it's going to come around so fast. By the way, that shocked you won. I'm like, really? Oh yeah, I had you win him. It's because I don't think really whoever wins this is going to matter. Wait, is this? Do you think she's actually? Is it actually? No, wait. Does she mean it? Does she mean it? At Backlash. Roman is wearing black and gold gloves again, is he? Then you know you're cooked. Kofi said that Tigo wanted him in Woods. I did say that about 50% in cuts, so this is bullshit. I would have done the same. 2 middle fingers, walk off. She's leaving, apparently. Okay. I guess we'll see. It does seem that way. Sorry, guys, I'm really quiet. Seeing what obviously Finny's saying, that potentially Asuka kind of seems like a send off. That does. Oh man, my heart is just getting broke this year. Yeah, that did seem like a send off, didn't it? Huh. Damn. Why is that like hitting me harder than like Brock's one? Probably because I didn't actually think at the time that was Brock's one. Oh, damn. I think that's it for Asuka. Fuck. Damn. Lost at the shot. Yeah, WrestleMania 34, and just most of the booking decisions at WrestleMania 34 were questionable. Bar the opening match, anyway. If it's true, that's mental. I thought Asuka leaving. I think so. No, Redbeard, that's what we we're just saying. I think so. That's actually hit me harder than like Brock. I'm not gonna lie. What the hell? Or even AJ. Jill, thank you for the follow. She's getting old, but very short. Yeah, as you said, like, yeah, we still can absolutely go. So, like, wow, man, that's actually hit me harder than like half the other ones. What the hell? Man's feeling emotional over here. Nakamura, yeah, WrestleMania 34 killed a lot of pushes, didn't it? Wait, Lily Asuka's last. It did look that way, didn't it? Damn, Roman retiring soon, I reckon. Roman, I think with his schedule, he'll be fine for a good few more years. Anyway, but who knows? I had a lump of mate. Me too. Emotional damage, mate. I actually feel a bit choked up. All right, here we go. The Cena announcement, boys. You ready for the WWE club that's going to cost you $8,000 a year? Dogman, we saw Asuka last man. It seems that quite potentially that has actually made me quite has hit me a wee bit. Aye, suits, I was going to see Jots, back for a while. Wait for both Disappoint and Booze. Oh, it's WWE Club. It's got to be. And the reason they're asking Cena to do it because if anyone else went out to do it, they would get booed out the building. My goat. Is anyone longing you fine? I do love though that since Cena's retired, I swear we've seen him more in these few months than we have like the last couple of years. Cena's morphing into Vince. Oh my god, he actually is Loki. Well, if this is a promo boost. See, no, this is why I think they've done Cena here to do it, because I think it's going to be Club WWE, which if anyone else announced it, would get booed out the building. They're not going to boo Cena, or at least heavily boo Cena anyway. For the low cost of $87,000 or $875,000 a year, you'll get a free fridge magnet and 10% off t-shirts. Well, end of the next. It does. It does. I was about to say, oh yeah, it's WWE Club. That's all it is. Like Sparta Kid, thank for sharing it out. Sorry, I never had any hopes that this was anything else. Like, just I know it sounds really pessimistic, but like, just don't get your hopes up. But like, don't. 10% is too steep. At least they didn't do the Asuka match in Mania. Should have he should have also left it doing a 6-minute match. Surely not dragging Cena out here for I think so, just so it doesn't get as booed as heavily. Guess it didn't happen, no. Andrea, thank you for the follow. Do you think that was Asuka last match? It looks like it, Crow. I didn't expect it to be, but it looks like it. Personally, should have hosted every pay-per-view. Cena's playing Vince McMahon in McMahon's biopic. This in there, you ask, oh yeah. What will be your next phase, John? One more match. Shut up. GM, please. Oh, I'm matching the scene. I was like, oh yeah, we're firing Adam Pearce. I'm taking over Raw. There's the head up over club. I don't know. We'll find some way to do it. What? That was not what I turned around to expect to be reading through a show. Maybe a big WWE versus NXT pay per view? See you on SGM. I was going to say, Cena, give a shout out to Will Cruz. We know you love him. NXT versus WWE TNA. Ooh, that'd be sick. Versus Triple A. Come on, don't forget Triple A. Survival Series, maybe? He's leaning into the NXT aspect here. He's doing the Vince McMahon walk. Shin, thank you for the follow. Internationally? Not big PLE. Oh! A tournament? Of some kind. Tournament or PLE, so what is it? Well, pay-per-view. Okay. Like, kind of like the Heritage Cup, maybe? Like, a form of it? Yeah, me too, Pinfall. Yeah, WWE NXT crossover, it seems it. Well, thank you, Chef. You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the community. That's actually 500 new champion. The John Cena Heritage Cup? I can't imagine being revealed now or anything. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of reading slash. Don't know how I feel about our championship. I guess it depends if it's an actual championship or if it's going to be, like the Heritage Cup, where it's a cup rather than a championship. They're bringing back Cyber Tuesday. Some of you are far too young to know that. Okay, yeah. We'll just should okay. Well, Taboo Tuesday. What was it? What was Cyber? It was Cyber Sunday or something like that. Kind of should be scrapped. I guess it plays a purpose at least to give you that main event into SummerSlam program. Sorry, I'm kind of watching this one. How many minutes? Wait, what do you mean? How many minutes? I'm really confused. John Cena Classic champ. I'm really intrigued. I'm intrigued to see if it's actually going to be a championship belt, or if it's going to be like the Heritage Cup. The match. Well, we're watching the John Cena announcement segment right now, so. When the W World LC, probably with Roman Reigns at that. Roman Reigns for the main event. Does it sound different? Yeah, definitely. You think it's gonna be a spinner belt? Well, that'd be quite funny. I think they got a spinner belt. Well, listen, Club. Yeah, me too, Pinfall. I just thought it'd be Club WWE. Just call it TKO title. I'm waiting for him to finish because I do have another thought to say on it. Why I think it's a really good idea. I think it'd be no deal to that. Sergio's gonna bust. Oh, TKO going bust now. They're making well enough money. They're better than yeah. So I think that's a really good idea. If you ignore the championship part of it, wait a second, he's not finished. Okay, good maybe. God. Anyway, sorry guys. I think it's a really good idea to do the main event. Oh, sorry, the main roster versus NXT PLE, because I think recently what we've seen, particularly a good example, something like on SmackDown recently with Ricky Saints, is there is that big disconnect between the cat. What the hell is that behind? Yes. What the hell? There's a big disconnect between the casual audience and the more hardcore audience that watches NXT. So being able to show off the NXT talent to casual fans who just watch like the Raw and SmackDown, I think that's actually a very good idea. Anyway, who likes ads? No one. They do 24/7. So when is? I don't know. He didn't say for you, but the NXT push is heavy at the moment as well. Yeah, a hot scene seen a walk with a poor posture. And man's just trying to relax. What happened? So they announced the John Cena Classic. He said it's going to be a new championship. I don't know if it's going to be a full championship or if it's going to be like the Heritage Cup, where they have a cup instead. Okay, but yeah, I think that's a very good idea. Sorry, guys, missing your messages though. I was just trying to listen and not speak. John, that Zella, please come, my prince. You just want it so we can flex on people. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for that. I think they'll do a world of good for a lot of the talent coming up. Really good. It was a little bit confusing, not gonna lie, but they obviously weren't giving everything away. But I think it'll be good. Maybe something like the Speed Championship. God, I mean, I hope not. They pushing out guys as they work for less money. Yeah, I seen that things make. That's what I've seen as well. It's, you don't want to be cynical about it, but less time in the business, younger, you can pay them less. That was one for Randy Orton already, and then Will Cruz and Gunther. Lizzie Rain and Rhea. Cruz and Gunther, you might have just picked. Oh, oh. Roman's winning, but I would love for Fat. Yeah, I agree. Roman's winning. Love Fatu to win. I want to see him do, but do want to flex on the 40 viewers. But no, mate. Thank you, everyone, popping in and out. Vote for whoever gets first rounded in the Chelsea Classic. Yeah, actually. Samuel, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I don't understand this whole we vote for who we want to win and all that. Interesting, but I say it looks like it's kind of taboo Tuesday or whatever, Cyber Sunday vibes. I'm sorry, I love how we're just skipping over the fact I know brought up what Ollie just said there when we said Will Cruz versus Gunther. That is a ridiculously good sounding match, and I need it. What's it? Oh, it's like Mason something. I forgot. Someone said it yesterday. I forgot. Harry, hello. You look at roster only 10 old guard left. The rest, so yeah, they are. But that was the thing they were saying they were wanting to do younger. The person I was saying that I'm worried about, and for all the kind of stands that there's the LA Knight. I'm a little worried for LA Knight at the minute. Not gonna lie. Especially look at the age. They've kind of given up on his push ages ago, and the fact that he is on the older side, and he was meant to do the stuff with Gunther, and it just got scrapped. Fatu would be a good choice to win the second title. I mean, I would love for Fatu to win, but I think Roman's going to win. Or I think there's Mason Rook. I think you're correct, Cameron. Ashley, and thank you for the follow. Will Cruz versus Obafemi. Will Cruz versus anyone. Jada Parker and Bianca. Okay, that'd be cool. Participation Championship. Shake my head. Leave all the level. Just enjoy the show, mate. Fatu won't win, but would love for it to happen. Rock turns up and betrays Roman. Rock, oh god, that will ruin it for me. I can't be asked for the Rock. It would be an interesting run, but Roman is 2 weeks in with the war. Yeah, that's what I mean. I do think Roman's holding it. I think they're keeping it for SummerSlam. Oba wins King of the Ring. Oba beats Roman at SummerSlam. But we'll see. What did John Cena say? So he announced the John Cena Classic. Where he's going to have people from NXT and the main roster going up against each other. And I think like we get, and then he's like the audience get to pick the winner or something. It was a little confusing, but I think it was. I think for the most part, it looks quite interesting. Well, it was a floating mic. Dan has the pause. It was pinfall. We've seen it on Twitter. I'm saying it was L3. I actually made the comment during the match though. I was like his Hurricane Rado looked a lot like how El Torito's one does. title debate. They also all fantastic matches. I mean, I think there's a lot of potential. I think is needed when you look at as I was saying earlier, when you look at the disconnect between the main roster, casual audience, and the more hardcore audience that watch NXT. Especially recently, you look at someone like Ricky Sainz. None of that crowd know who he is, bar maybe 5 people. So I think doing these pay-per-views is going to actually do the world of good for the talent. H1M, thank you for the follow. Guess who's back? Hello, Red Dead Gaming. Feel Fatu wins because Usos try and help Roman Zilla. Fatu type helps Fatu. That is certainly a potential, Jamie. That's what I mean. I think there's the possibility it happens. But we'll obviously have to wait and see. I do have Roman winning, but I'd love for Jacob to win here. Hope they do maybe it's the female version. Yeah, actually, that's a good point to see if they do that. Very rare to see a title straight after WrestleMania when only Triple H and Miz have lost it at Backlash. Yeah, I forgot I was going to say, Orton lost it to Jinder, didn't he? As well. God, that was a mad time. Did the Danhausen, the Manyhousens win? They did. Stipulation that if an NXT wrestler wins, they get a contract. Oh my God. That is a hell stipulation match. Oh, her mic's not working. Glad I found this live as a positive. Oh, I appreciate that, Shin, Thank you. Though Jackie's mic's not working. Turn up the mic, I appreciate that. Big E looks a little upset. Oh, poor Big E. The only active, so you just, I don't know, to make you feel sad, the only active member of the New Day still left is Grayson Waller. Don't know what you're saying, Jackie. Cut catering budget backstage as well. Glad he's still here. Yeah, he's great for the pre-shows. I don't really go live for them, but I watch them before starting. And I don't like the pre-shows, but at least Big E adds a bit of a different energy to them. TKO just got all the budgets. Though they still found enough to give, was it Nick Khan, Ari Emanuel, and Mark Shapiro tens of millions of dollars pay rises for 2025. So, hey ho. Feel for Big E. Really positive about this now. Yeah, no, me too, Phoebe, me too. Oh, sorry, I've read your thing as too. There feel Big E with her because yeah, it hurts for Big E, but yes, me too, Phoebe. I actually am as well. Yeah, it's not in the room, but why did they? I've seen a lot of people saying that clash at the Coliseum. It probably should have been called that. Roman comes out, Punk gets Roman, but Roman still wins. Wait, Roman comes out. Randy comes out, punches Roman, but Roman still wins. I don't see it. I can't quite see that box. Thank you for the follow. If they book this match right, we could have a match of the year contender. That's a big words. They're going to give us fans, but then yeah, I think so as well. For you, I think that's what it needs for people and for the fans to get, because that's the thing. Not everyone watches NXT every week, unlike most of us. But have enough fire to make 15 million a year, but not enough to. Yup, exactly. Look at numbers on TKO made 300 million profit in the first quarter and still made. Yup, exactly. Things and all the executives got pay rises. I'd rather rewatch this again in Mania. I agree, Anthony. I think it's been fantastic so far. It's WWE who knows Danhausen could come out with his kids again. Nothing here is live. And it's live! Sure. Do 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 do. Everyone knows the team. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Phoebe. And it's live. Ask if you cooked. Yeah, I loved it, Lucas. But yeah, Phoebe, that's what I was saying is the fact that like not everyone watches NXT. A good example right now is Ricky Saints. Like nobody in the casuals in that audience know who he is. And it's clearly showing and it's hurting, I think. For me, it's going to be hard to beat Roman for Punk match. The Roman and Punk in Mania was very good. Down many heads with him and Kit Wilson was a 5-star match. WWE is so bad. Well, that's your own opinion, but Hey ho. Oh, Jacob, like the get up. The only people they know is Joe, Fatal, and Sorokos. Yeah, maybe Chuckle. That's what I mean, because they did that with like Oba and like Javon, Saul, because as well that's what John just said. They had them on that show, um, the John Cena retirement, and it gave people the ability to see who they are and then showing them off, and then like Javon also going down to like the AAA as well, and just going across and doing everything he can. Done by two, you reckon? I think so. Whoops. I really want Vince. Wait, what? You really want Vince to come back and TNA won't own WWE anymore? That's some weird multiverse timeline I feel like you've made up there. Audio, I think every time someone faces Tribal Chief, that Will Fowler should also be up. Oh, interesting. Head of the table title is always on the line. You can talk about that. I was confused as well. Track Will is a fair example. It took a bit to go. Yeah, he did know that goofy biggie. Asuka's tweeted Sayonara to Io Shirai. Really? Damn. Was I did not expect that to be her last match. That really did actually hit me a bit. That would not hit me more than like AJ or Brock or anything. No, he's loved. Yeah, exactly, Phoebe. No, I think it'll do the world of good for a lot of the younger talent in NXT. Chica wins, life is good. Yeah, I would love it. Are we going to watch the fight? Well, I mean, I'm watching it right now. Alpha Pop, thank you for the follow. Ask what it looks at Lucas. Well, maybe not retired, but certainly potentially maybe last match in WWE, but could also just be fully retired. Jacob channeling Haku, I kind of thought that as well looking at him. Need Royce Keys interference here, oh my god. That would be a bit insane. Caprio one's up. One's up. There we go. And by just randomly doing that in the shot one, then having to explain to Lucy what I was doing, she's like, what the fuck are you doing? I was quite upset we didn't get carry return, but I expected, and the man wasn't. Yeah, I was. Obviously, I was deep down inside, I would have loved to have seen it, but I was like, I just don't think it's happening. It didn't, obviously. But I guess if that's Asuka going as well, then I guess so. Wait, GTA 6 is out now. Getting away. What? I swear like it was like delayed until like December or something. Zelafat debut said Zelafat debut coming. Yeah, but quite a high possibility. Herbino, thank you for the follow. By the way, just always say thank you to everyone. What's quite funny is out of all the pay-per-views I've done this year, Elimination Chamber, Royal Rumble, and both nights of WrestleMania, who knew that Backlash was going to be actually been my biggest so far? I'm looking at the views, I'm looking at the follow accounts and everything. This has by far been my biggest stream of the year. It's for Backlash. So thank you all. My favorite Zilla is that it's supposed to not happen because it's criminal record. That's what I was see. I mean, did it with Jacob came in. I don't see why it wouldn't. Zilla made a cost in Jacob. Jacob also had one. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Lucas, yeah. We'll wait and see what happens. Oh my god, and Phoebe. Interference with Roman in the match. Guess how long asking you lasted. How long did it last, Phoebe? Yeah, the way I'm predicting, I think Roman wins. Jacob goes and does a beatdown on Roman after the match. Whilst Jacob is beating up Roman, Zilla comes out. Zilla then teams with Jacob to beat down Roman. Usos come out to chase him away. Then we'll now build Usos versus the two Fatus feud for the next few months, especially whilst Roman's away. 23 minutes and 14 seconds. Damn. You know what? I'm glad we didn't get it at WrestleMania then. That's a clean match. Wow. That's the thing that I thought made the this Punk and Roman match so good. No interference, just straight great wrestling. So I don't know why, but I want like 5 different. You want like 5 different interferences in this match. It could happen. Stario, thank you for the follow. Thank taking the belts off this was a poor choice, but I want the Fatu versus. I guess in the hindsight, yes. If they do bring in the Fatus, it would have doesn't make sense. But I guess at the time, they don't even care about the tag team. Though that's the thing. They literally had the belts on the Usos. You know, one of the greatest tag teams of all time, and they still didn't care about the tag team division and their belts, which is mental. Roman looks thinner. I need to keep an eye on that. I didn't really know what was coming talking to you. PW Insider is saying that Many Houseman was L2. Yes, I have seen this indeed. And as I said, pointed out, I was finding it quite funny. That I actually said during the match when he did the Hurricane Rana, I was like, that looks like El Torito. Just got to walk who won the match, Roman or Fatu. Neither, because it's only just starting. Who's taking their time? He's got. Am I nitpicking? Wait, what did he say? I was too busy talking to you. He mentioned House of Glory, did he? Oh shit, okay. There's 14 in this matter in truth. I know, it's wild. On Netflix, it is indeed on Netflix. I'm liking the get up for Jacob, as mentioned. He's channeling his inner Haku. Oh yeah, I missed Samantha. Samantha was fantastic. Got a job. He was fantastic. I still like Alicia Taylor. Some people don't. I still like Alicia. But yeah, Samantha was something else. We should get Minnie and Misty for the 10-man tag. How can we watch it? Well, I'm watching it on Netflix. If you're international. Yeah, House of Glory. Look, that's what Pinfall's saying. Yeah, House of Glory was apparently mentioned, so Zilla is possible. Well, it seems like it. You got so much hate for saying you like Samantha more than Lily, and it's just nostalgia there, I think. People get angry at nostalgia. I don't know why people I think that people go around like I should know. I was about to say something that's from a completely different person, so ignore what I was about to say. Roman Reigns. Zella's still House of Glory, Crown Jewel champ. He is, I believe. But I said it's if they're working with them, no reason they wouldn't show up. Hello again, Red Dead. Whoa. And he's in Tampa, he is. I know you sent me that pinfall. That's the other thing for MD that hasn't seen. Zilla is indeed in Tampa tonight as well. So we'll see. I want the title promotions to WWE Umbrella top. Oh yeah. 100%. They would love to get as many under that umbrella as possible. Because you've even seen it recently with was it like what's her name? Who just moved from CMLL to AAA? Is it like Clarita or something like that? She just moved. They can take them from the side promotions to tie them up even in their like B or C promotions. Then again, Cabana was champion of 30 different indie promotions when they fully retired. That's a good point. Day Roman retire would affect people more than John Cena's. In what sense, when you say affect, you mean emotionally? If you're talking about a younger audience, maybe. Talking about people my age, probably not. Can I just say I've been hearing this WWE club nonsense, how wrong was I? Yeah, I mean, I was saying it as well, Grant. Yeah, I was saying it was going to be club nonsense. So, I'm happy it wasn't. Again, I love to say that. I love saying that I was rather be happy than right. I just didn't trust WWE not to do it, so I'm very happy with their decision. With what they came out and said with Cena. Well, even as a WWE club, discounts, tickets, merch. I think that's pretty much it. To be fair. Yeah. Sash Banks with a fair bit of titles. Oh, the belt. I'm not. I wasn't even not just with Sash. I'm not the biggest fan of the belt collector gimmicks. Don't know why. I don't know a lot about yeah. Been here and seeing it all day on socials. Fair bad. Well, that's right. I've also been saying it because that's just what I thought was going to happen. But then Yeah, I guess you'll see. Unless you'll try to argue people on Twitter, I'll just stay away from that one. Gonna be in a state when Randy. Oh, me too. Can't. Randy's my guy. I know some people granting here pinfall and Cena was their go. It's Randy's my one. Too many younger on this now compared to the else generation people growing up. I agree. Randy Ray will kill me. Yeah, they're two of my big ones. So bad we've been 4 or 5. My opinion's been good. I've really enjoyed it. When does Backlash start? Approximately. What are we going? 2.5 hours ago. Just let people rant, but I'm just loyal to see. No, I know full well. Yeah, I said that's right. There wasn't. I know you. I know you probably will believe me anyway. My thing wasn't a thing against Cena. My thing was never that. Mine was just that's just what I imagined. I thought they would have Cena out doing it because if they announced the Club WWE stuff, the person who did it would probably get booed. And doing it with Cena wasn't going to get booed. So that's why I thought they were going to do that. But no, mate, I was pleasantly surprised with what they announced. I was really happy with it. Same Randy, but Punk, my goats, hell yeah. He's slating a little Yachty online. Yeah, I know people aren't the biggest fan. Like, when it comes to celebrity stuff, obviously, it's been irritating this year. But, like, I don't actually mind his stuff with Trek as much. I guess because it's not a main event thing, I actually don't mind it. How cool to him? Oh, it will be grand. I think it's a very good idea, and it's very good for the NXT talent. Can't believe we're thinking they were going to do everything they could to plug this. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought as well. I don't get the Cena thing, but it sounds cool, so I'm happy. Yeah, I'm sure more will come out, obviously, near to whenever it's going to happen, this tournament. Maybe it'll be December time again. Obviously, that's when they did that show, the Cena's retirement show, so maybe it'll be around December. We'll just wait and see. I think it's a really, really good idea. Really good for the younger talent in NXT. And I think it'd be what is needed. Yeah. But let Cena cook. It depends. This is what I'm wondering. If when they say a title, is it going to be an actual championship like title, or is it going to be like the Heritage Cup? That's what I want to know. If it's going to be more of like a cup they can hold, a solid thing. Not that exists anymore, because it's just vanished when the comedians hid it from Lexus King. Go wait to December. Are we serious? I want this next week. Hey, I'm just spitballing. I don't know. I don't mind celebrity involvement if it fits and makes sense. Lawyer fights with Trick. Yeah, fits with Trick even. I'm not letting Lawyer beat up the actual else. Yeah. When will we see an update on it? It's a good point, Grant. No clue. I was just spitballing maybe December, just because that's obviously when they did the John Cena retirement show. And he even said himself, December's always a quiet month. So it's, I mean, again, as much as it sucks, it's a good way to drive up profit. So around that time, put on a show, people want to come see it, especially when John Cena's name attached to it. So actually, I wasn't the mystery. That's what I was saying as well. I was like, people would be with the mini house and stuff. Like, people would have been mad probably if it was Jelly Roll. So it's not. So hoping for Mr. Aguado. So was my girlfriend. Roman vs. Joakim next. It's on right now. Right, guys, I need to pay attention to the match. I'm too reading this. Roman Reigns. Roman. He's hanging about. He's actually not that far from me. Neil's Batista. That's where he is. It's funny when when Batista was posting photos of him, or people were posting photos with Batista and Inverness. I was so tempted to go into town to see if I could find them, but I'm like, nah, that's just kind of weird and creepy. I was like, I'm not going to go try and find Batista and Inverness. I'm annoyed the plan dies. Yeah, I thought that was going to be on this show, but I am assuming they're keeping it for, and this maybe sounds a bit weird to some people, but I imagine they're keeping the Fatal 4-Way to Clash in Italy just because of Rusev for like the European connection. That's all I can think of. Jacob facials are great. That sounds dodgy out of context, but yes. To say. I think so, but then this is the thing. I would have thought so, but because they've not done the Fatal 4-Way, that's what makes me think that's where they're keeping it till. Either way, Rusev will get himself a match. I think that's the way we can divvy it up. Rusev will at least get some sort of match at Clash in Italy. I'm so sad I'm going to be missing it. But as I say, I will be here for Double or Nothing because the bank holiday's on the Monday. Oh, damn, Jacob. Damn, Jacob. Yes, I'll be here for Double or Nothing, but I will be missing Clash in Italy. Paige would be a great IC champ. I actually think Paige might win it. And I want him to win it at how he won his NXT championship by getting knocked out and then falling onto Penta and pinning him. It's the best. It's just the most Ethan Page way of winning stuff. Is it over? No, it's still ongoing. Rage rumor. I have seen this, Lucas. I have seen this. I do find it weird, like he would retire there. That's not just you. I've seen a lot of people saying that. I'd be very surprised for such a random place for him to retire. Really surprised that I've been using Page well so far. I'm used to seeing them issue. I think all of the NXT call-ups since the turn of the year have been used actually really, really well. Even the ones that Elise use, like, you know, Lash has been well, especially compared to what we used to see with Vince. Lash has been used well. Ober, Trick, even Javon, maybe not as much, but still Ethan Page is looking great. Fatal Influence. Ricky's on an awkward slope at the minute, and SmackDown will say that, but there's still a lot of time, obviously. Umaga refs. I love Umaga. He was one of my favourites as a kid. It's a weird one, but apparently it's meant for... it was meant for Mania, but he got injured. I didn't want to face Gunther, so I got injured, and as soon as he had a match, I returned. I'm just at the wind-up now. Yeah, it's fact that I've been building film. Oh, I've loved it. I've absolutely loved it. Put the championships on JC and the tag team ones on Fallon and Laney. I've loved it. Yeah, Ricky's the only one who hasn't got a great reaction. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I think that's why having stuff like this John Cena PLE will be good to get people used to it, because we forget a lot. I think as the hardcore fans, we forget that not everyone watches NXT and stuff. We think it's second nature to, but they don't. Dom's supposed to be his. Yeah, I would hope it would be Dom. Do you have your phone? I do. It's sat right next to me, mate. That's why I was texting you and Wrestling Geezer earlier. That's why I think having that PLE is really, really good and really important to let the main roster casual audience get a glimpse of the NXT stars like they did at John Cena's retirement, like Sol Ruka, like Javon, like Oberfemi. Oh, damn. Raiders all the time. I would love it. I don't think they're going to do it. I would love to see. He's one of my childhood favourites. I'd love to, but I don't think they'll do it. Go check what you sent me. I know some people not watching NXT kind of stuff. Oh, I know it is, but this is the thing. You honestly do forget as non-casual fans how casual some casual fans are. Yeah, it's definitely JC Jane, mate. What are you doing? You should fall for it. It's too late, probably. Yeah. Oh my, what a spear! What a spear that was! Yeah, that's definitely JC Jane. What are you on about? Got one from a pretending to be Fallon asking how to was. You're just attracting all the fatal influence fake accounts, aren't you? Tavian versus Tony was an amazing match. Evil's debut. Don't mention Mr. Will Cruz. Yeah, no, mate, I love NXT. I think even I have to like reel myself in at times and remember how, because I've got a friend who watches wrestling, but he is the epitome of the casual fan. Like, he doesn't watch wrestling. He'll only watch it when I'm there, and it's not because he doesn't like it. He does like it, but he's not this mega fan. and then, like, for instance, he texted me around WrestleMania to ask, just to check that WrestleMania was on Netflix because he was going to give it a watch. And so you forget how little the casual fans actually do watch. I tend to forget to be honest, also rather watch it the day after, skip majority of the stuff. How long until someone interferes? Well, could be building up. Actually, we've still got a bit of time if it is going to be a 2 a.m. finish. Shout out to the Tampa crowd, by the way. This crowd's been amazing all night. Crowds really make or break, like, just shows and PLEs for me. Yeah, the first 2 of the year. Yeah, I've missed a few live, but I will always watch them back. Asuka paid tribute to Kyrie in the match. Oh, did she? I always tend to go back and watch the PLEs the next day as well, because I'm spending too much time just, like, obviously chatting to you. Oh, I love it by the way, chatting to you guys, but I miss half the stuff that happens in the matches. Will Cruz versus freaking anyone, by the way. She was the ankle. Oh, did she? I honestly didn't see that. VB, I need to go back and watch it tomorrow properly. Oh man, breaking my heart. I didn't expect this Asuka one to hit me as much. I don't know why it has. It just has. Lizzie Rain's pretty unique. Lizzie Rain is, if anybody hasn't seen Rain Leverkusen and her stuff in Progress or Pro Wrestling Eve, go check it out. Obviously now Lizzie Rain on NXT, she's fantastic and has one of the coolest finishers in the game. Yeah, I've never gotten a strange feeling since Bray Wyatt also passed. Yeah, I know. Damn, I just didn't expect. Maybe it was the unexpectedness of it because, like, the Brock one, I wasn't full. At the time I didn't think he was retired. I kind of think he is now. Not gonna lie. And the AJ one and the Cena one and all we knew was gonna happen. This Ask one really is just like going, oh shit, wait, what? Maybe it's just a fit. Maybe, but we'll see. That's gonna help me more because there were rumors of Brock retired this year, but not. That's what I mean. Lucas, I think it really did just take me by shock if it is her retired. Hmm. That's amazing. Oh, she has. She has. She's absolute. I mean, one of my favorite. I was going to say one of my favorite NXT Women's Champions, but just one of my favorite NXT just champions as a whole in the entirety of NXT. Asuka undefeated run was incredible. Still to this day, one of the most underrated matches. I think it was the last women's standing match I believe she had with Nikki Cross in NXT when she was still part of Sanity. That were around that point anyway. I thought it was amazing. So I to release that. Man, Jacob's done a good job here getting the crowd all by because you know it's hard against Roman. Everyone loves him. But Jacob's done a great job here getting everyone on his side. The Tonga death grip. Go on. Do it. Pass out. Yeah, I think so, Phoebe. I'm with you. Having a look, having just seen that, and hearing what you're telling me she's posting on Twitter, not Roman God, someone debuting. One. Why is it the three? Just do the one. Oh. They did allow us to the recent posting. Yeah, it's good. Is it or fair for Oh, ref bumping a Roman match. Let's go. Jeff or Jacob won it. Oh, mate, this is great. This whole PLE's been fantastic, man. Oh, Roman got a bit confused. Spear. That it. 1, 2. Kick out. This is class. That's one of my favourite WrestleMania talk. Oh, she's amazing. And it's annoying that people only just started watching in like the late 20, well, opposed from about 2023 onwards. We'll just not understand how good Asuka is. Rest in someone's going out. I don't want this to be the end. This is so good. Yeah, big shot. Thank you for the follow. I feel like they did Dottie Asuka Dottie having her submit. Yeah, I think they did. WrestleMania 34 did a lot of wrestlers dirty and halted pushes. I'll state my case of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. Damn. That's it. Brooklyn, are we getting a Zilla debut? It could well happen, Brooklyn. I think it might. So we'll wait and see. Most of the UK scene. I guess you could argue it should be a DQ, but it's fine. It's the referee's discretion. 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I expected this. I expected Roman to win. Let's see if anything happens after. We've still got quite a bit of time. I think we might. Has signed with the W? Not that we officially know, but he does wrestle in House of Glory, which is Booker T's promotion that's associated with like NXT, WWE. They mentioned it in commentary, so maybe no interference as it stands at the minute. Yes, I think we'll look at Jacob. I think we're getting something here. I think we're getting something. Right. Hey, I just saying, this is what I predicted. Right now is to a T what I predicted. Did anyone go back and watch my predictions? It's still going on at the minute, Joe. I don't know necessarily a heel turn. Just a very pissed off babyface. Need a lot of numbers right now. This is coming in. Fair enough either. Sounds like I imagine we'll get the Usos coming here. No, okay, we get all the agents and security. Oh no, leave the Hurricane alone. He super kicked the Hurricane. No. Asuka Sinatra. Oh, was that Adam Pearce? I just looked away. Jason Jordan can't take that bump, surely. Oh, he's just pulling. Look at the ref pulling the dreads. Watch that. Let's see. Oh no, not at all. Someone coming? Is he going back? Going back. No one feels crazy. This match of the night. Oh, fantastic. That's an open between them. No, not at all. No one feels. Only 2 hours, 45 minutes. Clean match. Well, I mean, it's done. I love them just grabbing the dreads. Maybe now? I still think it's just a pissed off babyface. Okay, so no Zilla then. Man, stop pulling the dreads. So maybe Monday Night Raw. Okay, so that's us done. Wow, that was, man, I'm loving this. 1:45 and we're done. Hell yeah. Right, so maybe, here's me just floating the ideal chat. Maybe tomorrow, clean, no, not quite clean. He used the turnbuckle, mind. That's that he didn't. It wasn't quite clean. Take Roman out of the game for a month. Tomorrow, Raw, Jacob out, Usos come out. Maybe Zilla debuts tomorrow instead, if that's how they're going to go down with it. We'll have to see. Hey, that was a hell. I'm loving this early finish. Love this. Yeah, Roman did use the belt. He did. Yeah, he did. He did indeed. As Pinfall said, I don't think that's going to be quite fully over between them, at least at the minute, anyway. Roman going to August. Nah, I think he's what have we got. What have we got? I think it's just June he's missing. Doesn't want to do the Saudi show. So we've got a couple more. I think he's on a couple more weeks, and then I think he's meant to be back for July in the lead up to SummerSlam. So we'll see. Time for the after show. God, I know. Yeah, well, I'm here. I'm loving the early night. I'll go get some rest. Doesn't want to come to Birmingham. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't want to come to the UK. God, why does he want to go there? Is a PLE in July? I don't know. It might do Evolution again. Maybe. LeBron Barry, thank you for the fall. Who won, Roman or Jacob? Roman won. I don't know actually. PLE. I know SummerSlam's like August 1st or something. It's like literally right at the beginning. So I hope so. Evolution at its peak. It was peak last year as well. J Money, thank you for the follow. So I guess we'll just have to see. All goes down with it. Before Roman passed out, Jacob. That's the one of them weird inconsistencies with wrestling, isn't it? Sometimes it's the one arm drop, or sometimes it's the three. So no Zilla tonight. Harry potentially tomorrow night, maybe on Raw. I'll have to wait and see. John's Opus shot is funny. It looked like Vince McMahon, by the way, shotting down to the ring. Didn't they call the one arm drop for Seth at Mania? I think they. I honestly, they do it. I can never tell when they do it. Is Jade on Backlash? She was not. She was not indeed. But she did return on SmackDown. Where was Jay and Jimmy? Good point. Sat in the back. Probably enjoying a libation or two with Cody Rhodes. Too pissed to come out to the ring. There you go. When is Twitter ever positive? Like honestly, like my life is so much better not being on there. I have it just to get the occasional bit of news if I really want to search. But bar that, I just stay off it. The Tama Tonga heel turn is anything to do with Tama at the minute is. I don't care if the bloodline is back. Why would Jay and Joe just watch? Well, here. Don't try and put logic to it. If you try and understand the logic, you'll be here forever. Zilla was live on YouTube then. Oh, was he? That's hilarious. Is he still live? Wait, let me see. So fat. Oh, he was. He actually was like. Oh, he actually was live the entire time when the Backlash was on. Guys in chat, Penfold's not joking. He's not taking the piss. You can go find it on YouTube. There's an entire of him and his pals doing what I'm doing right now, doing a Backlash live stream. No excuse. He should have pulled up. Agreed. Should have done it whilst live streaming. That's freaking hilarious. That's hilarious. He's just sat. I mean, whoever this is needs better audio. I know my audio is not great, but Jesus. He's got to join at some point. I'm sure he will. I guess we see maybe tomorrow. Depends what the Usos and Jacob go face to face, maybe. Pretty much family tradition at this point. Oh, it has to be. Has to be. Could a rerun of the KO heel turn by post show jumping? He's got to get himself to the arena now. Got to get himself out there to see. Well, I don't really think I've got much else to say. To be fair, thank you. I said thank you all for joining me. That is actually out of this year, out of doing the Rumble, Elimination Chamber, WrestleManias. This is certainly looking at the numbers, been my best stream. So thank you all so much. Thank you all for the follows. Being a bit mad. Old Bloodline for the new Bloodline again. I reckon, and it ends in Roman having to retire. Oh God, because of the oh my God. I said that would be maybe a lot further down the line. Just runs over Roman. I did it for The Rock. Did it for The Rock. But hey ho, I think I'll go chill for a bit. Then I'll go off to bed as well. But hey, I will say I'm liking the earlier finishes. Did Roman win? Roman did indeed win. But thank you all. I guess I'll be back on. Watch UFC, bro. I don't watch UFC, man. What time are they going to start the match? About 40 minutes ago. Very nice, but swallow. I'll serve on his plate. So at what cost? Yeah, no, I'll be back on Friday for SmackDown. God, see how that goes. I need to find out when does the European tour start? Does anyone know? So I can because once the European tour starts, I'll be doing Raw as well, which will be nice. But hell, why not Monday? Because I work. I can't stay up. Oh, well, I mean I could, but I'd rather not. So I can't do Raws. Can only do SmackDowns, but once the European tour starts, I can do some of the Raws. But hey ho. I'll have to wait and see when that starts. Heels match was the best one shape. Oh, I thought it was a great match. Shame the Asuka thing actually hit me though. Did not expect that at all. Did not expect that. Well, look, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to boost. I'll see you all on. We'll see whoever's there. I'll see you on Friday. Rest of the month, as I said, I'll be doing the Raws and Smackdowns when they go to the UK. Good time. I can't wait for that. And I shall be live for Double or Nothing as well. Unfortunately, I'll miss Clash in Italy this month, but I'll certainly be here for Double or Nothing, which I'm looking forward to. So I think that'll be me. God, this has been a nice quick one. I've enjoyed this. Thank you all. I guess I'll see you later. Right.